What up, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Crypto Black Sheep in the his house. We are getting it, guys. Bloody Tron Whale, yes. I know. Hella Tron Whale, dude. Hella Tron Whale, man. You know how it goes, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's cool, dude. I'm live right now on that link I just gave you. So I'll talk to you when I get you in the Tron chain, okay? So anyway. I got fucking people.
Yo,
What's up, man? People trying to get into the Tron and
what's
shit.
up, bro?
I am live on YouTube, bro. I can't talk right now. Okay, live on
Crypto
YouTube.
gains, bro.
He just keeps throwing questions at me. I'm like, I am live on
Crypto
YouTube.
gains, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's great. We're all fucking making money here, huh? It's great. So what's going? Yeah. So I got Whale Miner in his house. Nice. We got 10 people out there. Yeah. Let's start the show. Let's kick off the fucking show.
What's up, bro?
Why don't I shove a donut up your mother's fucking cunt?
Yeah, I can shove a donut up your ass, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Woo, we're back, and we're back, guys. We're back.
Bro.
What the fuck? You at a mall or something? What are you doing? Where you at?
Bro, we're in a hotel, all-inclusive hotel, bro.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah, with crypto tatas.
Was it bought paid for with Tron Chain?
With flow, bro. We paid it with flow.
Nice.
And some woman
That's
farming.
good. That's good. Good. Oh yeah. So we got 14 people out there, guys. It's time to fuck the likes. Let's fuck the shit out of them. Fuck the like button. 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 Fuck yeah. Fuck the like button. 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 Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I want to thank. I want to first of all, whew, that was a big one. Holy
Me voy
shit.
para la habitación después.
I want to thank everybody for fucking for joining the channel, man. Most recently, we have like a lot of people joining the family, joining the channel. It's good to see people out there. I'm still trying to get a lot of my Facebook people over here. Still working on it. What's up, man? It's Majaz. Majaz, how you doing? But yeah, basically today was a nice day. Today was the first day I had actually broke, I think 700 for the whole day. Basically, right around there. So, I got to mute your mic, man. Okay, cool. He's gone. And he's gone. So, I don't know what these people come on here thinking that, like, everybody wants to hear everything they got going on in their world. All we want to hear is about the Ponzi's. That's it. That's it. So yeah, anyway, so what we got here, can everybody out there, how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? Everybody ready to fucking get that jackpot going or
Jackpot,
what?
bitch! Jackpot!
We do it. Got them fucking crunchy Cheetos. Life's good. So what I got? Oh, Whale taking some profits. Told you. So, but I still got. All right. Oh, Pace Car. Yes, Pace Car. How you doing, man?
Jackpot, bitch. We the
So,
people, baby.
Jackpot,
Yes,
baby.
we
I
the
know.
people.
So I took this out of fucking flow this morning. So that's $302, right? That's $302.
Get
And then
the fuck.
in my wallet, right here, I took see I just withdrew half of what I usually get from a good old Tron chain. Withdrew about half and then consolidated all into this first wallet here. So right now my available balance with nothing frozen or anything, for full disclosure, I have 7,201. So that's 7,201 there. I think that's about 10,000 worth there. That's about we're getting about 17, almost 20,000 worth. So
Right.
yeah, it's doing good. So I'm currently making anywhere from 21 to 25,000 Tron a day. I haven't really. I think it's about 20. I think it's about 24 actually, but I haven't actually been able to do all the calculations. So yeah, click in a mouse button, guys. It's really nice. It's really fun. You know, your finger gets worn out sometimes, but that's about it. Yeah. So today I will break. Yeah, and I did. I bought some Ys yesterday. I'm actually gonna buy some more tonight. I got some money to play with. You know,
my day when you got like I got in the next.
When you got like $1,000 a day to play with, it's fucking kind of nice, man. You can just like get into whatever. You know?
Yep, I got in one of those ones that you don't know how much Wise tokens is in. So I'm taking a chance.
Yeah, all I gotta say, guys, is I mean, it's pretty evident.
Bitch. Bragger. Bragger.
I'm just leading you know, I try to lead by example, man. I put my money where my mouth is. I'm like, this shit's possible. Anybody can do this shit. You know, it's not that hard.
Don't break your arm patting your back, okay?
I know. I'll try not to.
Hey, I just got a raise on my Social Security. I'm gonna get $50.
My channel is about inspiring people. You know, to not do exactly as I do and not be the same kind of person. What?
I got a 1.3. I got a 1.3 raise on my Social Security. I'm at $50 more a month now. Whoopee.
Okay. Maybe I'll have enough to run for president in 2024. So
I got
maybe I'll be able to get the evidence get the evidence out of office. Get the Democrats out of office.
I got 100,000 trons ready to go for divvies.
Yeah.
Just sold some more. I just sold $500 worth of Bitcoin for Tron. I'm ready to go.
Right. Do we have any questions out there in the in the audience? Does anybody want to know what Tron Chain is? What Flow is? What a Ponzi is? Does anybody want to know?
Hey, one of my hypes that I'm in, it just now is saved my withdrawal. So when they do that, they're gone. I got 3 days out of that thing.
BlackSheep 2020 making Ponzi's great again.
Yep. I got in my last hype. No more hypes for me. They're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Put 300 in, took 90 out. That's all I'm gonna get.
Which one? Was it Crypto Arb?
No, Profit Stars. Crypto Arb's still paying like a mother.
Okay.
Profit Star started on Sunday. It's already done.
So you ROI'd on that one?
No, I put in 300 and took out 90. And then now my next withdrawal says it's saved. And when they say saved, hey, is that the dickhead with Etsy?
The dickhead
with you, man.
Yeah, okay, that's him.
That's false advertising on this site. It says I'm making 1,680, 850%. That's bullshit.
Fuck me, mate. I knew you was going to pick up on that straight away.
I know, right? I know.
Hey, listen. I got in day one, okay? I was
calm your herbs, mate. Listen,
I was the first guy to get in this thing, okay? You got to be proud of me.
Listen, brother. Jesus Christ. You're like a broken record, mate. Like, honestly, I'll give you as much time as possible as what I can.
Give him a star on the fridge, you know?
I'm working my bollocks off in the background. I'm bringing out 5 different projects all at once. You know, I'm trying to deliver this ecosystem to everybody for people like you. Right. Every time I've come on stream with you, I've gone the ins and outs of every single project in as much detail as I possibly can. I even posted the Hexi Finance video guide that we had made especially for people like you today, and posted it to BlackSheep so you can see what to do. Yes,
I'm sorry, I didn't read that. I'm sorry, I was gone all morning.
No, bro, you don't even have to read it. It's a video, so you can actually watch it and understand.
All right, let me ask you a question.
It is wrong. APY is wrong, and it's already been announced in the group that the APY is wrong, but the finance protocol is working perfectly.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Is that Hexi Finance token worth anything? I've got like 2,000 of them.
Yeah, it is because it's working. You know, people have you seen the liquidity pools? All the liquidity pools are rising. So all the liquidity pools are like either 50, either 2x in or like 10x in. So it's going well. But this is what people need to understand. When we came out with this ecosystem, it wasn't just about Hexi Finance or Hexi Credit or Hexi Money. It's about the whole ecosystem as a whole. So this is what I'm coming on stream to tell you, because I know you was calling me a pussy and all shit like that.
No. I'm not calling you that.
Listen, without me trying to get too like, all right, let me tell you something. I'm not a fucking pussy, mate, at all. You know what I mean?
I never called you a pussy. I think Crypto BlackSheep.
Go and watch the stream last night. But listen, I respect my elders, and that's what I'm saying. Every time I've come on this stream, I go in and out for you. Like for every single intricate part.
Now, wait a minute. Let me explain something. I'm 70 years old. I do not remember what I said last night. Okay.
Hey, listen, wait, brother. Listen, it is all good. hey, bro. I honestly don't care. Like, I have utmost respect for you. Seriously,
I know. I have a lot of respect. I'm in both your programs. I'm in Hexi.
Wait, you know what?
That's Hexi Finance.
Do you know what? That's what I was going to say. I know you do, because you've invested in both the projects. But seriously, I have the utmost respect for you.
Dude, he'll get into anything you throw a fucking ref link at him. You know?
Yeah. I know you know what I mean?
He's a fucking whore, dude.
On a serious level, as much as we all, throw a few rude words about and that on this show, I do have the utmost respect for my elders as well. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is I'll give you as much time as I can afford to give you. And we do need to get all these explainers out. We've got the explainer out for Hexi Finance today, that the initial displayed APY rate is wrong. It is wrong, that APY rate that says 16,850%.
I know. So, just wait 1 second. I gotta address some dickhead that's on the stream right now. Hey, XRP Commander, stick a bone up your ass, okay?
Oh, he told you.
I think Shane told you. Well,
I hate when people call me out. Okay, I don't like that.
Brother, don't worry about it. Wait,
you just see what happens when somebody calls Lotto out, dude.
In this corner, we have Hex Lotto, and it's Crypto Commie to knock his block up. It's all over.
But anyway, I'm really glad you came out with the program, and I jumped in it on day one. So I've been in finance.
Listen, we're like what it is as well is the way the Hexi ecosystem evolves. We've got like our core community at heart. We haven't even marketed anything yet. So at the end of the day, we're getting everything ready. We're letting the core community members go in. It doesn't make much of a difference who goes in first. A couple of them, like the hot staking contract, might be more beneficial to get in first, but at the same time, it's a 10% in, 10% out.
Okay, let me ask you something real quick. Should I just hold my token, or should I just hold it for now instead of trying to sell it?
Right. So basically, this is Hexi Finance. So Hexi Finance has been designed by Sal. He's more into the farming. Sal's like our main dev, and basically he's he's responsible for most of our back end code in the whole ecosystem. He's the bloke is an absolute workaholic, and he's a genius. You know what I mean?
I'm in the 8th finance and I'm in the Hexi. I'm in those two, the two top ones.
Yeah, cool. So what it is, so what we've tried to do with the farming is basically a lot of farmings were just a fixed APY rate, and that's just it. It was just a pump and dump. So what we've tried to do with Hexi farming, and this is what people need to listen to and kind of understand where we're trying to be different with the farming, we have halving in APY rates. So as much as you might go into that token and get in there and get that high APY rate to start with, it's not always going to stay like that because it's not sustainable. So you have to have like a halving in APY rate. But with that halving in APY rate, what we've got and the way Sal's coded the like Hexi Finance is we can add like bonuses into certain pairs. So as much as you might get the halving rate, it might just be that another pair props up with like a 4x APY rate. So potentially it might be more beneficial to jump into another pool for a short amount of time, or to move some of your liquidity over to another pool. So there's like a lot of game theory there with the farming and like Hexi Finance, and you just have to kind of do your own homework. You can't expect us to tell you everything, but you know what we should be able to tell you is how to use the platform and how. It seems
like the two top ones are the highest percentage, right?
Yeah, that's it. So you've got like,
what is the real percentage on the finance one?
I think it's about 2,500%, something like that.
So that's going to change.
And there's also another mechanism there as well, where as much as it should be like 2,500%. Obviously, the people who got in earlier, they got the Hexi Finance token at a much cheaper rate. I think Hexi Finance has 4x over the last like few days.
Okay, so well then that 4x my money, right?
Yeah, potentially. If you bought Hexi Finance at X amount, and then you should have. You should have
I got in on Sunday.
Yeah, cool. And then what are you at now? How many Hexi Finance tokens did you buy?
I've claimed. I don't know how many I bought, but now I've claimed already over 2,000.
And do you remember how many you started with?
No, I sure don't.
Nah. So I mean, at the end of the day, can you see your money?
Okay, let me tell you. You want here? Look at my. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Now, the rest of them are in my wallet. This is just what I haven't claimed yet. The only reason I haven't claimed is because the gas is so high.
Right. So okay. So you're getting
what my back wallet looks like.
Yeah. This is why we're trying so heavily to get something going on the Tron ecosystem.
Can you see that? Can you see my wallet?
Yeah, I can see your wallet. It also
so I've got my active deposit on the finance is 0.79, and my active deposit on the ETH is that's really low. I didn't put a whole lot in there.
So. No. So when you harvest, that's when you claim your Hexi Finance.
Right. I already did harvest. So I harvested about it.
You're probably better off leaving if you've only gone in with a low amount and the gas fees are going to outweigh that low amount. You're probably better off leaving that to build up so you can outweigh your gas fees. This is obviously just one of the problems with ETH, and it's like, you know, if you're only going in with I don't know, maybe. Let
me just ask you real quick on the withdraw all. That'll close out my farm, right?
I believe so.
And then I'll get my LP back.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
So deposits. So you have to obtain to start with. Then you have to, approve to start with. Then you have to obtain. Then you have to deposit. Then you can harvest just to take out the Hexi Finance tokens that you've made.
Okay. Yeah, it's working smoothly. I got in as soon as you brought it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of people struggling for the Hexi Finance. For the Hexi Finance, like that sales done is done.
And then I'm doing the 7 day on the other one. Every 7 days I make a little entry. Yeah, Hexi bet, right?
Yeah, cool. Listen, as well, these are like some of the dynamics of the ecosystem that I need to explain, because we've been stagnant in the ecosystem as opposed to like earning divs for everybody, because this is what this ecosystem is meant to be about. But we're getting much closer now, like much closer.
Let me say something real quick again. Al-Sifa, just you're not in this shit, so just shut up, okay? If you were in this shit, you can say something. But until you get in here, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, if they're not in it and they're not invested, tell them it don't matter what they say.
You know what it is they're just jealous. I'm in this and they're not.
Listen, mate, there's a lot of people making money out of Hexi Finance right now. So it's a decent little farm that's going there, and it's only one sector of the ecosystem. This is a brilliant thing about it. So with the way this ecosystem's designed, this is what people need to understand with the Hexi farming side of the ecosystem. We knew farming. We knew farming.
I think everything that you're doing is great. I mean,
cool.
We're gonna wish they would have got in,
brother. So we knew farming was like a high risk sort of part of the ecosystem. So what we've done is we looked at the farming protocols that are already out there, and we said, we don't want to ruin people. We don't want people to come in and get wrecked and everything else. So, but let's not take it away from crypto. Farming is a massive part of crypto now. You go on CoinGecko and they've got whole farming sectors dedicated to farming. So at the end of the day, why not have a slice of that pie? We've got a whole ecosystem. That's why we have Hexi Dice, because it's a gambling app, you know. So at the end of the day, we're not limiting ourselves to one thing. We're not just one coin that's going to pump and then potentially dump. We've got a whole ecosystem that's going to be made up of multiple smart contracts. It's going to grow over the years. And at the end of the day, the main people who will benefit out of everything will be the Hexi holders. So that's where we're at the minute, you know. But let me explain something about Hexi farming, which I was trying to get to. The thing about Hexi farming is it's going to work symbiotically with Hexi T, which is Hexion Tron. Now, to make Hexion Tron, you have to burn Hexi and HXB, which I know you're already invested in HXB as well. So when people do that burning process, they're reducing the supply of Hexi and HXB forever. It's gone. It can't ever come back into the equation. So hopefully over time, the more these, the more these things kick into place and the more they happen, then at the end of the day, them effects are going to.
Oh shit! Look who it is, Dennis in his house. How you doing, man?
Dennis,
Can I ask you a real quick question about Hexi bet? Okay.
Yeah. Not before we fuck the likes for Dennis. Fuck it. Yeah.
All right. Let me add. Why I tried to get into 369 lock. I can't seem to get into that. Why not?
Not too sure. I've done it. Well, I don't know if you noticed in the chat, but we just done 2 lots of 22.5 billion Hexi lock for 369 days.
My 7-day lock just completed. I don't want to put it back in the 7-day. I want to put it in the 369 lock.
Yeah, 369. So you're eligible.
Yeah, you got to withdraw it and then deposit it if your 7 days ended.
Oh, okay. So you just can't put in a 369.
Well, no, you got to take it back to your wallet, essentially, like claim it, and then
it is in my wallet.
Try and.
Okay, how do I put it in my wallet?
No, listen, brother. Try and clear your cash and start again, because what might have happened to you is the 369 might have been implemented after you was already in the 7 day. So what it might do is you might have to clear cash, and then basically you'll just have to do the approvals. You know, if you're. I'll send you the E for the extra approvals if you need to. You know what I mean?
Okay, now how do I put this Hexi in my wallet?
Say that again.
How do I take the Hexi out of here and put it in my wallet?
Hexi out of where, brother?
I mean the HXB.
You just unlock it and it goes into your wallet.
It's unlocked. I want to put it over for the 369 lock instead.
Oh, right. Well, that's what I was trying to say to you. What I think might have happened with you is you might have already been in a 7-day lock when the 369 day lock was implemented, because the 369 day lock came after the 7-day lock. So what I'm saying to you is you might have to clear your cache and start again and reapprove. And then when you do them reapprovals, you'll be able to lock into the 369. I had to do it yesterday. Or the day.
How do you clear your cache?
You just go and do it in your Google settings. You've got
or you can control F5 as well.
I did control
F5. Sometimes it is.
Yeah. Sometimes
I did control F5. There, I did it again. It's still. It's
well,
not
or do it the manual way, like.
Okay, I'll do that later. I don't want to tie you guys up for that. At least now I know what to do. And then also, I do have. Oh no, I don't have money in the liquidity and dividend button. I have nothing there, so I've got nothing there. It would say available dividends below if I had anything there. Right?
Where's that? Sorry. There's dividends that built up. You're just waiting for them to be dropped. Okay. Also, the other thing is, if you're frozen in Hexi, I think there's about $5,000 worth of Hexi F tokens that have built up for Hexi holders. So I believe there's probably about 6 or 7, maybe $8,000 worth of dividends sitting there at the minute for Hexi holders right now.
Okay. Now you answered my question. That's cool. I'm done.
We're looking at a way to utilize that when people go into this hot staking contract on Tron, how we can convert the Hexi T for existing Hexi holders as well. The only problem we've got is because essentially it's a cross-chain swap, we'd either need to retain some of the cross-chain, which we can't really do, or then we'd have to have some kind of liquidity pool that we could cash the HexiT out into, bring it back over to ETH, and then airdrop it to the ETH people, or the ERC20 holders of Hexi.
And then one other question: there's no referral link for Hexi Finance, right?
No, there's no referral link for that one. So no referral link for that. You have got the referral link for the HXB. That's why it's always good to transform and get it off Uniswap. And what I think is going to start happening now that all the HXB, the liquid HXB, has been locked up for 369 days. When people want HXB, the only way they're going to be able to get it is to either buy off Uniswap, which is going to pump the price of HXB, or the effects that should happen. That's what should happen. Or they're going to transform. So whatever one they do, one's either going to push the price up, or the second one is going to basically feed dividends.
Yeah,
so
I've got almost 500,000 HXB transform lot.
Say that again.
I said I have almost 500,000 HXB in the HXB transform lot.
Yeah, nice.
And that won't lock until it hits the
until the max supply is hit.
Yeah.
But then this is why we've done HexiT. So at the end of the day, we're creating opportunities all round. So
my referral HXB finally did show up. Okay, it's locked. It's locked too.
So basically, earlier today, I think HexiT was sitting at nearly 90 cents. Now it only costs about 55 cents to make one HexiT. So that meant on every single HexiT there was a 40% uplift. Even if you'd done a big enough transaction, you could have literally just gone over there and not clean the liquidity pool out, because I think there's about $9,000 worth of liquidity over there at the minute. But somebody could have had a really nice day if they had just spotted the opportunity, and it just sat there all day and nobody even spotted it. I even give people a few hints, and nobody even spotted the opportunity. And everything's there in Telegram for people what to do.
Any word on the casino?
Yeah. So basically, what happened with the casino? We had a dev from China, Roy, and don't get me wrong, he'd done a pretty good job because he got most of the dice game launched. And this is what I was trying to say to people previously. Like all the major dApps that launch a dice game, they always take months and months and months to come out, and there's a good reason for that. It's because they're hard to do like properly. But what's happened with the dice game now is our dev who completed Hexi Gold, who's got the back end or the testnet back end of Hexi Gold up and running. He's basically looking into fixing the problems with dice now. So we've had I think it's 3 different devs work on dice all in all. But I've got a lot of faith in the last one, to be fair. The other bloke who done it, he didn't do too bad. He just left it with like a few bugs, that need ironing out.
I noticed that on Hexi Bet, the liquidity pools are starting to really jump.
Yeah, everything's going up. Everything. Hexi, the normal Hexi ETH pool is pumping. The Hexi F pool is pumping. The HXYT pool is pumping. Every single pool is pumping. You know what I mean? It's, the ecosystem is starting to come into play. And listen, this is what I was trying to say to people. This ecosystem has not started. It has, even with all these dApps out, that won't start it. The main dApp that will make this ecosystem legit is Hexi.gold. Like, mark my words on that. That is the main dApp that will make this ecosystem legit, because it's a legit system that will pay. Even if you worked it on the very minimal numbers, and just that it was $5,000 a day dividends max, it would pay. It would sustain the ecosystem just on $5,000 a day dividends, and that's like the very worst end of the scale you'd be looking at.
Nice.
I noticed that the circulating supply of HXB is jumping up too.
No, the circulating supply of HXB is actually going down.
I mean, it's going down. It's going down. That's right.
Yeah. It's gone down dramatically because 45 billion HXB got locked for 369 days.
Right.
The community are going to benefit from them, by the way, because this is the other part of the HXB that the community earn. You know, so whoever's locked in the HXB contract who's eligible for dividends, they will earn a massive, kind of like a big payday. They will earn a massive chunk of their HXB dividends. This is why it's vital to get this burning rate into effect now with the HXT over on the Tron network.
Nice.
Yep.
Let's fuck like. Yeah. So
I'm actually buzzing for this ecosystem at the minute. It's like, you know what I mean? We've been through a lot of shit. I know we're one of them ecosystems that has a lot of loose ends to tie up all the time. And, you know, we've got we've done the explainer for Hexy Finance. We've got another one on the way for Hexy 2. And then
I think you're doing the right thing. You're going nice and slow and taking.
I know. You gotta make sure everything's right when it gets launched.
Yeah.
Shane, how you doing? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, good. You?
I'm good. Good.
Yeah. So 20K a day at 20K. Was that a month?
A month, yeah.
Nice,
I just broke 700 today, so for the whole day.
For the day, nice.
Yeah. And that's just with the price where the price of Tron is right now. So like, and that's just
Tron, right?
That's just my Tron income stream. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, could get better into the new year then with Hexy and all that. Considering you got
I think 2021 is going to be the year of my my Ethereum investment. You know,
someone's earning $400 a day at the minute out of Hexy F.
Yeah, for farming, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
What's he got in there for the 400 a day? You said on the Hexy.
400 a day. I think he's on over 15K. So.
Oh, cool. That's not bad.
It's not too bad, is it?
No, I can. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've got a lot of room to diversify now. Like, I'm hitting milestones. You know what I'm saying? and then the higher Tron.
As long as you kind of, as long as you kind of save half.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing 50-50. That's it all day. 50-50.
Shane, tell them about the bloke we've got working on our stats. And this is going to be a major thing in the ecosystem, like a major thing, you know. And we have got a red hot scorching team working on our stats for the whole of the ecosystem. Yeah, tell them, Shane.
So I mean, the issue at the moment is because obviously things are getting a bit complicated. There's various different sections of the ecosystem. You can't really display it very well on one page. So what we're going to have to do is something like, you know, I hate to give Hex as a reference, but like a bit like Hex has, all the sort of estimated APYs and what the estimated returns are if you stake for X amount of time with X amount of Hexy, that type of stuff. We're just going to have a big page like that, which is, I don't know whether it's going to be switchable yet. We haven't really worked up the design yet.
It's going to be an overall automated live APY rate for Hexy from the start of when Hexy started. Remember, we had 3 different contracts, so V1, V2, and then V1.1. So the people who are working on the stats have basically scraped every single transaction, every single dividend payment, from every single part of the
cool. Like a whole audit,
yes, mate, like a complete whole audit. So even if Hexy ever got audited in the future, it's all there. Everything is there. Every single transaction, everything coming in and out, every single payment.
Okay, so it's security. It's a security.
Well, it's not actually, because Hexy has a legal opinion that makes it not a security. You know, even though what's his name, the bimbo. What's the bimbo's name? The hexagonist, that's it.
Bimbo.
And what was it? He was always spouting, Hexy's an illegal security. Well, he has a legal opinion stating it's not a security. So
that's
by the by.
Considering RH said the reason he's staying and not like he's not officially doing it is because he doesn't have it done for security.
I've got the HXB in my wallet now. How do I put it?
You got a question here.
Okay.
Right. So the Harvey
Finance
6-9
lock.
Whatever you guys are done.
Right. So this is what I was saying earlier. When me and Sal were talking about bringing farming into the ecosystem, there was a lot of people when farming became popular on ETH that were saying, just bring farming into Hexy, just do it. There was a couple of people that were saying, don't do it. So me and Sal had a chat. Sal's into the farming. Sal knows what he's doing with the farming. That's why Sal's done the whole contract of Hexy Finance, you know. But what we said is, all right, well, if we bring it in, because we're a whole ecosystem, it's the same as having gambling, you know. A lot of people don't like gambling, but the way decentralized gambling can work now is that, you know, the people can be the house or they can be the player. You know, it's your choice, and that's what we're going to bring to the table. With the farming, it's kind of the same thing. But we have to be responsible with this ecosystem, because obviously we've been in a situation where people got wrecked, not because Hexy didn't work. You know, people got wrecked because there was a design flaw, and we've been doing everything possible to like rebuild everything and show, you know, people are still calling us an exit scam. Well, they're fucking idiots, mate. Because at the end of the day, if we was an exit scam, why the fuck are we still here? We'd have been gone a long time ago. Why have we paid every single dividend payment out and
It's
more?
pretty stupid.
You know, why have we paid every single dividend payment out on time plus more when we didn't have to? Why would we have compensated people more Hexy when that feature you know happened? And at the end of the day, this is what we're doing with the farming. We've looked at all the farming protocols, and we've basically just assessed it, and we've said, look, if we're going to bring the farming into our ecosystem where people can potentially make gains and we can add different pairs and do a lot of different things with it, let's be responsible with it. So the halvening feature is just something where the APY rate halvens to basically make it more sustainable. So you might get these good gains to begin with, but then to counteract that halvening feature, what we'll also have is bonuses for certain pairs. So at certain times, we'll be able to have bonuses for certain pairs. So like at the minute, I believe it is the HXB and Hex pair. That's got like a 4x bonus on. Whereas when the halvening kicks in for like the Hexy F pair, you will earn less. But what it just means is you just have to learn how to average out and learn how to move through different pools and maximize your gains, basically, for providing liquidity for different pairs. That's literally where we're at.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. So yeah, it sounds like it's coming along, you know?
It's coming along. Like anybody now who owns anybody now who owns HXB or Hexy can go and create Hexy T and get ready for HOT, which is coming out. So it's a HOT staking contract, Hexy on Tron. It's not the Hexy chain like the Tron chain clone we were talking about. But what it is it's a nice standard hourglass system, which people seem to like on Tron. And it could be very profitable. It's going to have a 5% dividend drip a day. So instead of paying out 100% of dividends per day, it's going to have a 5% per day paid out. And I believe Hexy T is at a decent enough price where that can be nice and sustainable, you know. Hexy T, I believe, is it 60 something cents, something like that. And I think it cost about 55 cents to make a Hexy T. So there's probably still a little bit of an arbitrage opportunity right there now, to be fair. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's cool stuff, because I'd actually been farming a little bit myself, and I think I got a couple $100 in there, and I can already sell it for or I can already sell my profits for at least like $20 or something with 2 days. So it's definitely a money maker, you know.
Yeah, ample liquidity.
Yeah.
So Hexy T is currently on Just Swap for 60 something cents, and it's 21 Tron per Hexy T. And the only way you can either go and buy that Hexy T off of the Tron off of Just Swap, which will obviously put the price up, or you can come and buy it off the Hexy side or the ETH side, which will effectively burn the Hexy T and burn the Hexy and HXB, and that's gone. It's gone forever. So
yeah, that's cool.
The HXB burned at exactly the same rate as Hexy. So HXB is around about 10,000 times the supply of Hexy, I think it's actually around about 8,860 something times the supply of Hexy. But
it's burning it, gone forever, huh?
Yeah,
what happens? What happens to a coin when it gets burned? Does it go into a separate wallet and just get locked away forever or something? Or?
It just goes into a contract that it can never be withdrawn from, and it's just
that's why. That's So that's what I mean. It goes into a wallet that it can never come out of, basically.
Yeah. Basically,
very nice.
Like nobody will ever be able to withdraw that.
Can I ask one more question?
We got 20 people out there, 28 people, 30. I think that's the new record, guys.
Don't do it.
I need 30 fucking likes out there, guys.
Put the like button, 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 fuck yeah. Put the like button, 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 fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's great, dude.
Hey,
I don't think we've ever hit 30 people. I don't think we've ever hit 30 people.
Question.
Okay. I'm a little excited. My channel's like fucking blowing up right now. Okay?
Channel right now, okay? I want to make some money. Okay, how do I forgot how I locked that money. Will you go over that real quick again?
What
Fuck, I think I put like $500 in there. I better get my fucking money back, BT.
On HexyBet, I forgot how to lock the money.
Right, so HexyBet, so this is the thing. If you want to get HexyB and you transfer,
I already have it. I already got almost 6,000
okay.
here. I'm gonna lock them.
You're saying you want to remove it from the 7-day lock, which you've already done, and then put it in the 360.
It's in my wallet. It's in my wallet, right?
Okay. Well then, like I said, you should probably either hard refresh or clear your cache. And then basically,
how you doing, man?
And then basically retry. You'll know it's successful because when you try and lock it, it will send the approves. So it will send the approved transactions.
So you just click on lock, or you just click on HXB.
Well, you have to input the number into the box.
Then bring up the box.
9-day lock. Yep. And then when you do that, it will throw up the approve. For the approved.
Oh, here we go. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. All right. I must have refreshed it. Okay.
Right. Let me explain what happened and why that's happened. The 369-day lock was applied after the 7-day lock. So it's a new feature on the contract. So what that does is to use a new feature of a contract, you have to have a new approve. And that means that you approve, your HXV to be used.
Okay, I got it now. Now hit the 369 lock, right? I got it in the little box there. I'm hitting the 369 lock,
and it should throw up a TX to approve it.
Now I got to confirm that. I got to confirm at 51 cents.
Yeah,
that's it. Why don't you share your screen, Pitch Car?
All right. I'll share my screen. Hang on.
Yeah, that sounds more like it for gas anyway.
Now, why is it asking me for 51 cents again?
Just approve it all, because there's two different sets of locks, isn't there? There's the 7-day lock and there's the 369-day lock.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Now confirm. Okay, now this is going to lock it for 369 days, right?
If that was a TX, if it was just the approved, then you'll need to lock it again. So you'll need to do the actual transaction. Don't
I think it just got approved. It should be locked. I've refreshed my screen.
When you use a smart contract for the first time, there's an approve feature that you need. So what that means is it only allows them to approve to spend that token. Okay. So now try and lock it, and then you should get the actual TX to lock it. Always read what it says. So has it locked it or not? Go back into your
back in again.
Yeah. If you go back into your wallet, it's either in there or not, basically.
These gas fees are ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it's Ethernet.
They're
actually not high at the moment.
No, do you know what? They're not at the minute, to be fair.
But that's E for you.
Look, we've listened to everybody. Until Eve 2.0's out, we're not going to get around this, are we? So at the end of the day, what we've done is we've done the next best thing, which is for the ecosystem to evolve, we've allowed people to move over onto HexyT. Obviously, there's going to be an ETH transaction onto that network, but once you're there, then you've got the beauty of being on Tron, but with the value of something that's on ETH.
I'm going to speed this up. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, let's speed it up. I can afford to speed it up. Let's see if that does it.
If you ever need any guidance on anything, just DM me. I think Crypto Black Sheep gave you my handle last time, so just DM
there.
me.
I think it's the
Yeah, dude. I always give you a handle.
Oh, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. You think I'm gonna trust a guy that gets wasted all the time?
I think. Wait, you get wasted all the time, though.
There it is. It's locked. Okay, it's done. Yay! See it?
Wait
it's locked.
a minute.
Yeah, he's doing a bit of that reverse psychology on you now, mate.
Okay, we got it. Thank you very much. Okay, now this is locked. It's locked for 369 days, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's correct. And then also what that is that's eligible for dividends. So
all right,
that's eligible for that 20% of dividends or 25% of dividends that HXB freezers and lockers are entitled to.
I'm sorry, folks, that I had to use the time here to get this done, but
it's cool. Hopefully that's helped a couple of other people as well. I think a lot of people don't understand how a lot of smart contracts work, and there's always usually an approved function. A lot of people get that mixed up with the actual PX that's meant to happen.
Yeah.
And sometimes if there's more than one feature on a certain smart contract on the front end that might not look apparent or someone else, unless you can bundle them into one TX, then there might.
I'm not going to get dividends until a year from now, right?
No, you'll get dividends now. As soon as there's dividends produced, you'll earn them. So, but what it is,
where will they show up?
Right, there's roughly around 50% of the HXB that will get dropped to all the HXB lockers. It's only the people who lock HXB are entitled to that free HXB. That's it. So if you've got HXB liquid and that, you're not entitled to it. We don't care about you. If you're loyal and invested in the project, then you will be entitled to that free HXB according to your share of what you've already got in HXB.
Okay. So this is helping our HX whatever.
Right. So you see Hexi Finance.
Our dividends, right? Our Hexi dividends.
Yeah, correct. But so what the crack is now is basically with Hexi T. Anybody who wants Hexi T, they've got to convert one Hexi and one HXB. 10,000 HXB. That's the ratio, and that creates one Hexi T. But that also burns one Hexi and 10,000 HXB all at once. So if you want 1,000, it's like 10,000 times the HXB and 10,000 HXB or 1,000 HXB, whatever. And that's burned. That's burned from the ETH side and gone. And then you can go over to Tron and have Hexi T. So obviously the Hexi T supply is going to be quite low on Tron. But now we're going to have this hot staking contract on Tron where people it's going to be beneficial for them to go into it. While the Hexi T price is always going to be governed by the price of one Hexi and 10,000 HXB. If it ever drops lower than that price, then it means it's cheaper to buy it from the DEX on Tron. But if it ever goes higher, then it creates an arbitrage opportunity. That means it's always going to be more beneficial to throw a load of Hexi and HXB over to Tron and take advantage of the arbitrage opportunity. So this is where we're coming. And then on top of that, we've got Hexi Finance, where people have to buy Hexi, HXB, HXP, and then provide liquidity or buy Hexi F. So we're creating all these opportunities for people to earn money. Where was the
arbitrage opportunity you were talking about?
Right. So earlier, if you look at Hexi T price was 90 cents on Tron. Right, but it only cost 55 cents to create one of them. So every single
okay, I got you.
Every one Hexi T there was a 40 cents arbitrage opportunity per one Hexi T.
To sell it back on like Uniswap or something?
Just to go and sell it, to take it off of ETH and move it over to the Tron network, there was a 40 cents arbitrage per Hexy T.
Oh yeah, because you're taking. That's right, because you're taking it off of ETH. I forgot.
With a $9,000 liquidity pool. Do you know what? Nobody took that opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are locked now. To be fair, I mean, I think once the locks start coming out, like they can buy more, obviously. But,
no. What I'm saying, you could have bought Hexy and HXB, right? Off of Uniswap, sent it straight to Tron, and got 40% on top of your whatever you've just done, up to the size of the liquidity pool.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me say something. Jake from State Farm's out there. Thank you for the compliments. I really appreciate that. Plus, my eyes, I've never seen better than I'm seeing right now. Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't have to wear glasses, huh?
No, no more glasses. Well, I do wear these.
What have you had the laser eye treatment done?
No, I had cataract surgery.
Oh, did you?
There's what I wear now.
Cool.
Oh shit!
I look like Tom Cruise.
Put on the gangster music.
You're not far off, mate.
Tom Cruise with
well.
Yeah. If Tom Cruise wishes he looked this good.
Rolling down the street, smoking and out, sipping on gin and juice.
And if you guys want to know what this AR-15 on my shirt says, "We the people," that's our word.
Is that like the Kalashnikov? Like the Kalashnikov?
No, this is a white people's version of Black Lives Matter. Okay.
Right. It looks like a fucking Kalashnikov to me.
Someone tip this guy a racist token.
No, that's an AR-15, boy. That's an AR-15.
Just saying.
I'm not saying this is a I mean, this is a white supremacist.
Brother, I just try and avoid all that political shit like the bollocks.
We believe in the Constitution, okay? We're not out to kill people. But go ahead and try to take our guns away. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. It's different for you Americans, isn't it? Because you've been allowed your guns. It's a bit different over here.
Well, to be fair, even if I was allowed, I would.
The problem with America is there's too many people on drugs, like legal drugs. You know what I mean? That's what the fucking problem is.
All I want to say is I really appreciate you bringing out this Hexy and finance. And I'm glad I got into it. So
yeah, cool. Listen, like I say, we have not started. We have not started yet. You know. Hexy's been through the mill, mate, but you know we still get the shit. I still get the threats, the DMs, threatening the family and all that bollocks, mate. Come to my front door and see what will fucking happen. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is this, right? When it actually happens for this ecosystem and it is successful, that's when I'll sit back and relax and say, there you go, the model that has been designed. And the hard work by the determined people and the fucking skillful devs, and not just the skillful devs, but the front end people, the people in the community. You know, there's a lot of hard work and determination gone into this Hexy ecosystem, and we are driving it forward. We are trying to do something different. Like people forget, like what we're dealing with here is cutting world technology. We're not Silicon Valley people. You know, we don't have billions of dollars of like funding and everything behind us. We're for the people, by the people. You know what I mean? If there's a little cock up along the way, then yep, okay, we're doing our best to like repair it and move on and rebuild the brand, rebuild the ecosystem, and move forward. You know. But like I say, you know, there's a hell of a lot of skillful people in what we're doing, and we ain't out to scam people. We're out to deliver a vision, and I believe we're doing that. You know,
Richard Hart, eat your heart out.
Yeah, fuck Richard Hart. You know, don't get me wrong. I used to admire listening to Richard Hart. I used to admire it. And one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to fucking sit there and bullshit and manipulate you all. You know, I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, you know, and you might have a perfect fucking audited £500,000 audit smart contract sitting there. But at the end of the day, when one fucking person controls it, every single person.
It's not hard. It's not hard to audit something when all you can do is stake it and look at it.
Yeah, I noticed that you already have your on the Hexy Finance. You already have it audited. I see. I read the contract. So that looks great.
Yeah, that's what people do when they do something like real and legit. Yeah.
In this corner we have Hexlotto and it's Crypto Coffee just knocked his block off. It's all over.
Yeah, but every time I talk to somebody about this, they just laugh at me. Go, you're in a fucking Ponzi. So I just say I laugh at them when they say that.
Yeah, well,
some of them are in the stream right now.
So this is the model with Hexy. As much as people might say, "Oh, this is a Ponzi, that's a Ponzi, whatever," the only real legal thing in the world that can be a Ponzi is a bank. And pretty much everything revolves around the banking system anyway. So
which is like the biggest Ponzi in the world.
Let me explain something. So Hex is meant to replicate a certificate of deposit, yeah? With like a certificate of deposit is something you do with fiat, like something that's $1 or a pound, right? Now the reason I'm saying that model will not work is because Hex, you might as well be the Zimbabwe fucking bank. You know what I mean? That's how like volatile Hex is. Why it can't be a CD. If Richard Hart was serious about bringing out a certificate of deposit in crypto, he would have backed it by gold. Now, what you might see in the future is Hexy ecosystem might do something just like that. Maybe we'll do the real certificate of deposit in crypto and back it by gold. And then what we will do is we will show the fucking world what an actual real certificate of deposit is. Because if you can back it by gold and take things back to the gold standard, you can actually do it. You can actually digitize it and do a real certificate of deposit in crypto. If you want to put it on Hex, it is dumping 80% and going up 80% and down 80%. You can't really do that because the volatility doesn't allow it. If
you can't put it on the back of a yo-yo, mate, because
exactly this is it.
So eventually something's going to fall off. Like,
if you want a real certificate of deposit, back it to a stable token or back it to gold, something simple like that, and then you could in crypto you can have a real certificate of deposit. So if you want to attract them real investors from outside who want something stable, you can do a system. You've always been able, as soon as stable tokens were launched into crypto, you could always have done a certificate of deposit. You didn't need Hex. You know what I mean? You only wanted Hex if you wanted to put on your website that you can get 10,000% gains. Well, that's all good in crypto, and that can happen. But at the end of the day, don't model it like a certificate of deposit, because all you've really done is you've tied your people up in long stakes. I've got a mate who's put $100,000 stake in for 7 months. That $100,000 stake with his big payday bonus is worth $45,000 now. How the hell is that a certificate of deposit? You know what I mean? It's worth $55,000.
I think you call that. I think you call that wrecked, mate.
Yeah, it's worth $50,000. It's worth $55,000 less.
Well, the thing that makes me laugh is everyone's shares and big payday was massive right up until big payday when the OA staked.
Yeah.
So
all the hexagons are commending what happened there with the with the OA stake. The two things people said that should never happen before big payday is liquidity got removed and the OA address stake tech. Both of them happened.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's just, yes, the contract is solid. The contract is solid, but at the end of the day, it's controlled by one person. That tragedy of the commons things that Crypto Coffee talks about so much, he uses that for his own, for his own gains. He uses it as his own example of why Hex is good. But
in this corner, we have Hex Lotto, and it's Crypto Coffee to knock his block up. It's all over.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I got some for Christmas at the car wash today. For changing the oil, they gave me a Christmas hat. Got to put it on.
Really?
This is my ugly Christmas hat. I don't have a Christmas sweater, but I do have a Christmas hat. Let's put this thing on.
So,
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Shit. There we go.
Now I got the
spirit, brother.
Wow, Santa had a shave.
Oh, I didn't turn it around so you can see the logo in the front. Castrol. Oh, I know what it looks like now.
Santa like sponsored by Castrol.
Yeah, there we go. Castrol oil. That's what I put in the car. There we go. That's what, for doing an oil change, you got a free.
Yeah. Well, I suppose he does need a good bit of gasoline to get all around the world in one night, right?
Yeah. Well, according to the Democrats, we won't be driving gasoline cars here pretty soon.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
I know. Good luck with that, Biden.
Yeah, But I mean, it's good. I still think it's good not to drive gasoline cars.
We won't be driving gasoline cars. You say?
Yeah.
No, they want to get rid of fossil fuels. Didn't you hear that? Where you been?
Yeah, but they've been saying that for the last 20 years, right? You know what I mean?
Have you been sleeping under rocks?
Yeah, of course. I don't give a fuck.
Look,
Man,
Elon Musk is a great guy, but he's not just going to replace every petrol station for free, is he?
Yeah.
Nope. But they forget that it takes fossil fuel to make electricity. So what are they going to do without fossil fuel? How are they going to
make fucking solar panels?
Yeah. Basically, everything to make renewable energy is made by fossil fuel. Yeah,
it takes solar. It takes fossil fuels to make Tesla cars and batteries.
Yeah, I mean, you could just put a nuclear bomb in everyone's back garden and get it over and done with, because that would give you energy for years.
January 21st will all be on lockdown. Oh shit! Why do you think that? Why don't you come on here? Fucking XRP.
We're already in how's your lockdown system work over there? Do you have different tiers in America?
Come on the stream, brother. Come on the stream.
Who are you talking to, James?
Black Sheep.
Fucking
Black Sheep. Oi, Black Sheep.
What?
Yeah. How's your lockdown system work over there? Are you in lockdown now?
No. I just lock myself down because I don't like people anyway. So
no. But listen, are you in lockdown or not? Because in the UK we have a 3-tiered lockdown system.
Yeah, you're in that lockdown bullshit. Yeah, no, not here. I mean, not here yet.
You guys got the vaccine yesterday. How about that shit?
Fuck the vaccine.
Oh, you mean you're not getting vaccinated?
Fuck that, mate.
No.
Come on, far too quick.
I mean, who's to say that wasn't the plan all along?
Yeah, I know, huh? Exactly.
Like, what is in that shit? I ain't fucking using it.
Oh man, it'll save your life.
Will it though? I mean, I think even if I get it, I'll be fine.
Listen, mate, Hexy will save your fucking life. Just get into that shit, honestly. You know
I'm pretty sure I've already had it.
Yeah,
yeah. Some people already had it and they don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know I've already had it because I was around fucking hella people that already had it. And I'm like, there's no way now. And I was sick about the same time, but I didn't really show any symptoms. I just like had a cough and
Did you guys hear it? In California, they want us to wear a mask in the house.
Didn't get any drippy dick or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
How are they going to enforce that then? Are they going to simply?
I know, and they know what they want. They say when we go to a restaurant, when you're eating, you take off your mask. Put the food in your mask, and then while you're chewing, you got to put the mask back on.
Fuck about, mate. Is that serious? Is that
that's how fucked up our state.
America's fucked up, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like the UK is proper fucked up when you look into it, but like America, mate, like Jesus.
Did you hear that the biggest companies in California and Silicon Valley are moving to Texas?
Say that again. Yeah. I heard about that actually. That is a big move.
They're all moving to Texas. There's not going to be any tax revenue left in California.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up. Wow. We are now the 50th state out of 50, the worst state.
Do you know what the funny thing is I hear as well is in crypto, every single American, they're like, oh, no, I can't do this because I've got to do this and I'm not allowed to do this. And it's like, what the fuck? What? You're not allowed to earn a living? You know what I mean? Because every single American is saying, oh, no, I've got to do this. I've got to say this and declare this and whatever. And I'm like, look, I said, surely you might. And no. And they're like, no, you can't. Honestly, this is the law. This is. And it's like, what the fuck? What? You can't actually go and earn a living online, like legally.
And then our governor wants, if you move out of the state, they want to tax you for 10 years of all the money you made when you're in California.
What do you mean? How's that work? What? So you've already paid tax, but then they want to tax you again?
I don't. That's how fucked up our governor is.
Fucking imprisonment, mate, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's messed up, mate. But
who's the governor? It's like Arnie, isn't it?
No, it's
good to the chopper.
Yeah. Is it Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then did you see
I was gonna guess Marty McFly, but
yeah. And then our new Attorney General of LA is now, he stopped all cash bail. And, so you can commit a crime and they'll let you out the next day. Plus all the illegal aliens, you cannot deport them. They're all free to just fucking do whatever they want. This is what they're doing. He fucked up San Francisco and now he's in LA. So
I mean, I don't even get that. I don't even get that aliens bit. Like, what makes them an alien?
If you're illegal
immigrants.
Immigrant. Okay.
In America, they call illegal immigrants aliens.
And then,
am I right in saying that? That's what you call illegal immigrants, correct? Aliens.
And then you can't say that anymore. You can get in trouble for calling aliens. You have to call undocumented workers. That's what they are.
Oh my God.
Undocumented workers.
What if they don't? What if they don't?
Oh wow.
Yeah. I've hired lots of them, if you know what I'm saying.
I call them Julios. Okay?
Fuck me, that guy's one of them, surely.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I've had a few undocumented works done.
Biden is said in his first 100 days it's going to make 20 million people citizens, all of them, because they're going to vote for Democrats. So if you're an illegal alien, you're going to become a citizen when Biden gets in office. He's going to tear the wall down that Trump built. Said walls are.
I hate the news. Do you know what I mean? I just like crypto. I like crypto because there is actually a fucking way out for people.
Oh, also, did you hear one of the largest insurance company on Monday is going to buy $100 million worth of Bitcoin?
That's nothing compared to what's been happening. People have gone in with like $500 million. You got Grayscale. Listen, it's been it more in the last 2 years that has been happening than what has ever been happening before. Why do you think Bitcoin's going sideways at this sort of rate? When it hit 2017, it was straight up, straight down. When it hit the 20 grand, this is going sideways, brother. That's like bullish as fuck. And as much as it might have missed the 20 grand resistance or whatever to break right through it, like, to be fair, if it's staying at these prices for this sort of amount of time, like, this is bullish for crypto, like, overall. I'm not saying we won't see a low price of Bitcoin again, or I'm not saying that halvening effect is going to have the effect that everybody says it's meant to have. But overall, this is fucking bullish for crypto, Bitcoin maintaining these prices, and it obviously has. Say that again.
Cheap? Wasn't Bitcoin pumping a little while ago?
I think what's it at a minute? Let's have a look, shall we?
It's like 18 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, it was was a little bit.
I think
like 18. Yeah, that's good.
It was almost 19.
We're approaching 19 grand again. So that's bullish as fuck for crypto.
Well, see, I have a $500 bet with my wife that'll hit 20,000. So I just needed to hit that, so I can just take a quick picture of it.
Yeah. So, to be fair, with my years in crypto now and what I've seen, I'd be surprised if it didn't hit 20. So, and I know everybody. I was kind of expecting it. Now, I don't think that 20 grand mark is that important. I know a lot of people, or a lot of people are waiting for it so they can say, yes, we've gone over the all-time high. But the reason I don't think it's important is because of where we're at with the price of Bitcoin now and going kind of sideways, and how long we've maintained that for. That's what I think is important, the length of time we've maintained it for, because, regardless of whether it hits an all-time high or not, it's irrelevant. It's how long we've gone sideways for at these rates, because I most people would have thought, well, Pete, look at that. Now go and show the 2017 chart where it just went straight up and straight back down from 20 grand. You know what I mean? It's like
once it hits 20, it's just going to jump.
It might well do, and if it does hit 20, it probably will jump.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
That's because I think like all the big money in it went in higher this time though. So
yeah. And it's not just that. A lot of the big money that went in, they went in strategically. That's the thing.
They're like holders basically.
Yeah, all the companies that were talking about being a scam 5-6 years ago, they're all jumping in. Wow, I don't want to.
Listen, Bitcoin's gone from being something for pedophiles, something for fucking gangsters, something for fucking drug runners. Now the fucking bank. You know what I mean? Just look at it. It's like this is what they do, don't they? You know, they slag it off, then they do
they fund it.
yeah, you know, then they realise. But
get rid of fiat. You know, the change. They're almost talking about taking all change away now. You know, once you use that debit card, they don't really want fiat anymore.
Listen, mate, I think the gold standard is still good. You know what I mean? I think the gold standard should be fucking introduced again. I really do.
I think gold's going to hit 3,000 an ounce.
Maybe, but they, you know, if it can be manipulated. Apparently, there's I don't know, it's Venezuela. They've hit a massive gold mine with like a couple of $1 billion worth of gold that they're saying is going to have an effect on the price of gold, just because of how much they believe is there. I don't know how legitimate that is, but
yeah, well, silver's been undervalued for years, mate.
Yeah, I'm on gold
for all the solar panels. You know, there's silver in the solar panels. You know, that's the biggest thing now.
Of course.
Well, yeah, and a lot of electronics, yeah.
I can see silver hitting $100 soon.
Yeah. all the mobile phones have got gold in, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's the best electric conductor, right?
Yeah,
you know, exactly. Silver is kind of like the Ethereum.
Right. It's like
Bitcoin and gold.
Bitcoin and Ethereum are like gold and silver. I'd say it's a good analogy. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a big jump in silver.
I like the fact that you can bring the gold standard into cryptocurrency. I think that's fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Because you know, over the last 10 years, all everybody's spoken about is how a dollar is backed by a promise, and you know, a pound note is backed by a promise, and it's just a signature, and you know, whatever else. But all right, we'll back the gold standard and bring it into cryptocurrency. And you've got the best of both worlds. You know, and then if you've got the volatility of Bitcoin that you can cycle through the basically the gold standard, and then the highs and lows of Bitcoin where you can go from gold to Bitcoin, well, just fuck the USDT and all that shit off and just go from gold to Bitcoin through the highs and lows of Bitcoin. You know, because at the end of the day, that's surely got to be the best compounding machine that you could ever have.
I think my personal opinion, though, is that my personal opinion is that Litecoin is the silver.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I want to see Tron get to 10 cents. That's what I want to see.
Even by like
what did Tron hit in 2017? 30 cents.
30 cents. So I think it can hit 10 cents.
Yeah. So you see the same way people look at Ethereum, and they're like, I think Ethereum's all-time high was what, $1,500, something like that.
Yeah.
So, and they're saying like, even though Bitcoin's near its all-time high and ETH has still got a long way to go to catch up, Tron is kind of there as well, you know, because Tron's had a lot of development. I suppose if you look at Tron, like this is like my view of crypto, and the way I look at Tron is, yes, you've got like a clever fucking developer behind it, and he's doing all the things, but you know, even if you look at that JustSwap, it is kind of buggy. It is a bit glitchy. It's not as on point as things like Uniswap and things like that, even though it's got all the features and everything. But then also, if I look at Tron,
my favorite fucking deck so far has been Uniswap. It's really good.
Yeah. That's like the new one that's come out, isn't it? That's like Andreas is that. Yeah.
The problem is he just focused with the Tron fees, though. He forked them, and now he's talking about 10x or 20x on the fees.
Yeah, no, that's it. But what I'm trying to say about Tron is, if you look at it as a crypto user, if you look at Tron as a crypto user, at 2017, if you bought in, you got stung because it's now 10x less than what it was worth in 2017.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But if you're one of them people who can average in and you know, you've got a bit of magic about you and you can get yourself out of that situation, then at the end of the day, you could have done well out of Tron. But what I'm trying to say is, the way I look at Tron is, on Tron, I don't look at Tron as a solid investment. What I look at it like is something where you can say, for instance, you've got your portfolio made up of BTC, ETH, Tron. Probably you want, I don't know, 5 to 10% of that in Tron if you want to play the DeFi game, you know. But most of them things you're going to get wrecked. But one of them things you might get that 20, 30, 40x or whatever, you know, and that will pay for things. So if you've got time to do like that.
You know how you can get wrecked is you buy XRP.
Well, to be fair, if you'd have bought it a few weeks ago, you would have actually fucking pumped yourself right up and done all right. You just got to sell it at the right time.
Shots fired.
And if you'd have took it when it was free, you could have become a millionaire for free. You know what I mean? So when I was first mining Bitcoin, I remember going in the Bitcoin chats when it was like them really old sort of style forums. And I just remember every single chat box was just XRP, and they were giving it away for nothing. I didn't even know what XRP was or Ripple. I had no idea. You know, fast forward a few years and they're making deals with banks and everything else, you know, and they're trying to sort themselves out and they've got a new structure. But even if you'd have bought XRP 6-7 weeks ago, well, what did it pump up to? 60, 70 cents?
90 cents.
Well, you'd have doubled your fucking money then. So are you wrecked? You're only wrecked if you bought it at $3.30. You know what I mean?
You're only wrecked when you sell it.
That is, we have the XRP command center in the chat right now, so I'm sure I got a rise.
You just have to play crypto how it is. It's like if you're one of them people that comes in and buys something when it's already pumped, then well you got to expect the worst, didn't you? Because crypto is volatile. The whole of crypto is volatile. Unless you go and buy USDT.
He put his whole retirement program into XRP. That's how much he bought.
Well, a lot of these farming protocols, even though farming's kind of got a bad name for the like massive APY rates and all that, there's actually some sustainability to it because there's a lot of things you can actually do the pairs on and just take the minimal like APY rate, you know. So at the end of the day, there's still investment to be made even in farming. You've just got to pick the right things to get into.
Wrapping everything but XRP. You don't see any wrapped XRP.
You don't actually.
Yeah, and because it's controlled by bankers, they probably don't allow it. So.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Well, I don't think you'd need. Don't think it matters if anyone allows it, does it?
I'm sure they can block stuff, right, from being wrapped. If it's their own chain. Because it's not Ether-Tron or anything like that.
You only have to take the currency and hold it somewhere, don't you, to be able to kind of do a wrapped version of it. You can take any currency, I believe, and hold it somewhere and then wrap it and give out another token with the same value as long as you hold that token.
Well, yeah, but you don't see wrap
I can take any currency and shove it right up my ass and wrap it that way. You know?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, wrap it in shit.
Yeah, the high on XRP last week was 92 cents.
Was it really 92 cents? I didn't think you got that.
But only for about 5 minutes, and then
but that's you're saying everybody got wrecked on that XRP, but then if they'd have bought into it 6 weeks ago when it was 28 cents or whatever, they're free up their money.
It was down to 17.
So while Bitcoin was pumping, XRP overtook the pump of BTC, didn't it? So really, but this is what I believed happened. Is I believe a lot of the Bitcoin people went into XRP knowing what was going to happen. You know what I mean? Because if you look at it, there was Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP all at the very beginning. And at the end of the day, XRP was massive like back then. You could have got you used to be able to get XRP for nothing for free. You know,
shit!
Hey, BlackSheep. What's up? What's up? Hey,
here we go.
I'm gonna
we start talking about XRP. Here we go.
Hey, I'm gonna be in and out because I need to connect my headset because you know how sometimes this Streamlabs. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. It's not.
Al, make sure you tell these guys who you are. You are the XRP Command Center.
Yeah, I'll do that. Just give me a second. Just a second, all right? But y'all go ahead and keep talking.
Let me warn you guys, do not argue with Al. He knows everything, okay?
Yeah, I don't have popcorn, so I have breadsticks.
We gotta keep this level, okay? On the level. Like he'll
I'm pretty sure people who know everything don't say they know everything, but yeah, go on.
He'll educate you on it. You'll become educated.
Just awaiting the beef.
He's a truck driver that knows it all.
Is he coming back in then?
Yeah, he is. He's got to hook up his mic.
He's pretty well educated. I mean,
yeah, no. Is he going to educate me on XRP?
Oh yes, he'll give you an education on XRP.
I think I'm fairly educated on XRP. if I'm truthfully honest, the only thing I wish I was more educated on XRP is I wish I got a shitload of it when I first started mining Bitcoin. That's the only thing I wish I was ever more educated, because XRP made a hell of a lot of millionaires. A hell of a lot of millionaires.
He's got over 1 million XRP, what I heard.
1 million? Well, that's not a lot, like, compared to what people used to have.
Well, for a truck driver, that's a lot.
Well, yeah.
Then there's always
because most
people.
Where's
a consensuous?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what a consensuous is.
He said it was you.
It's like a
butt plug. It was you.
So is there any sneak peeks on Hexy you can give us?
Right, so we give you the video. So basically, in the new year, Hexy.gold, the development of that's going to commence like massively, because that's, like I say, that's Hexy.gold is the thing I want to legitimize the whole ecosystem with. You know, like I say, we're trying to do a whole ecosystem. We're trying to cater for everybody in DeFi, everybody in crypto. We want the gambling, we want a bit of the farming, we want the shit on Tron. You know, we want to cover as many angles as possible. You know,
okay, and on the Hexy gold, will I have to go into that separately?
That's salt, not hot.
Yeah, you will. You'll gold will be separate, but this
might be at 4 cents, might be at 5 cents, and I cash out real quick. That's a 3-second nut, bitch.
Legend. Proper crypto people, you know what I mean?
What were you saying about the Hexy gold?
So basically, you say, you'll have to go in separately, but if you own Hexy and you've got Hexy frozen, you will earn dividends from all the transactions that happen via the gold process.
Oh, great.
So the dividends will be split equally between Hexy holders and gold liquidity providers.
So this will be a whole ecosystem, I can see now.
Yeah, of course. And the beautiful thing about the gold is hopefully what we're trying to achieve from that is over the years and the course of crypto is we just ride the volatility of Bitcoin. So basically people can go from gold to Bitcoin, wait for Bitcoin to pump, go back into gold, wait for Bitcoin to go back.
It's a bit like USDT, but
and it works just like an exchange. So people could call it a scam or a Ponzi or whatever, but it's not really, because it's just exchange.
Now, you guys are familiar with Tron chain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, is there any chance we could do a Hexy chain?
Yeah, there is. That's what we're working on now.
Great.
That's what we've already been talking about it for months, bro. Come on, where you been?
So
I'm just new to
that's my contract. That's my baby.
Yeah, we played around with the idea to get onto Tron well before Crypto BlackSheep, but it was Crypto BlackSheep that come to us and said, "Look, this is the Hexy chain. This is a Tron chain contract. Like, do something like this." But this is what I'm going to say about it. We've looked at it, and obviously, you know, it's not as easy as doing a straight clone. One, because of the supply of Hexy and HXB. There's actually in liquidity right now that's not frozen. There's less than 25% of the supply of Hexy. So at the end of the day, to even get that and achieve the numbers you need with the volume you need is going to be tricky. So this is what we've done. The hot staking contract is going to be the first contract on Tron, which is a standard staking hourglass contract. We're looking at ways where all the Hexy freezers can benefit from that. And then there's, you know, just nice like dividends in and out when people go in and out. But there's a fee you get charged, and obviously it's a patience game. But that's just so there's a use case there instantly for HXD or HXY.
Is there a limited supply of Hexy?
Yeah, it's very limited. There's like on the market at the minute, there's only like that's not frozen or tied up for like either 365 days, 270 days, 180 days, or 90 days. There's only 13 million Hexy.
Wow.
And the max supply is 60 million. So we're
a lot less than Tron.
Yeah, we're over 75% frozen.
Wow. Okay, here you come. Here comes your education.
Right. Someone's got some feedback there.
Here comes our education. The floor is yours, Al. Al, we don't hear.
That's a 3-second nut, bitch.
Al, unmute yourself.
Is this guy in like a mobile motorhome?
Yeah, he's in his truck right now. He's in
Yeah, I
truck.
thought so before. It looked interesting. I was going to
Ow.
buy him home a little while ago.
I'll be leaving here in a couple of minutes. I got a new dog trainer coming over to teach Harley's tricks.
Ow.
Nice.
Can you hear us? Ow. No.
Al.
All right. Can you hear me?
All right, there you go.
Oh, there you is.
Educate us, Al.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, Black Sheep?
What's happening, brother?
What up, man? How you doing?
What's going on? I'm hearing a lot of talking and no facts are being stated, and I don't care what Mike says. Hold on, let me unplug this headset. No, it's my PS4 headset, but somebody made a comment. Hold on.
Al,
can you hear me?
your mic a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm been having.
Okay, there you go. Now we can hear you, Al.
All right.
There we go.
Someone made a comment about the reason why. Mike.
Al, we can hardly hear you. You sound like you're in.
Can you hear me?
No, barely.
Just about. Yeah.
All right, let me do it from my cell phone. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Let me do it from my cell phone. I'm on my iPad.
Okay.
Hey, Black Sheep, do that WhatsApp again. My wife saw it. Do it again one more time.
One more time. Here we go. You ready? You ready?
Yeah. That's him.
Yeah, that's the.
That's me. Hi.
Do the racist token. I like that one too.
There we go.
Someone tip this guy a racist token.
He does that to me all the time. That's what I. How many tokens have I got in the last couple of weeks? Quite a few.
Yeah, you're probably like you're holding at least 1%. Yeah.
Hey, do the C word one time.
The which one is that? Wait.
What's this?
I think it's
Do the Toy Story one.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, duh.
Cunts everywhere.
Fucking brilliant. Love it.
She goes, that's not nice.
Sometimes you just have too much time on your hands.
I told you got to redo it with Kermit and Piggy, Miss Piggy. That would look even better.
Right.
You seem a lot.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ooh yeah! Ooh yeah!
What'd you say?
I said you seem a lot more relaxed since you haven't been doing your day job.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, because I sleep most of the day, then I just get out here and have fun.
Is it true that your buddy got fired because he fell asleep at the phone?
Yeah, this is like, yeah. I mean, I wanted to do that hella times, but I was like,
how do you fall asleep on the phone?
I guess if you're snorting cocaine all day like he was, you're probably gonna be, probably.
Didn't that get you awake?
Yeah. So
that's the guy that took over your shift too, right?
Not financial advice, but
all the financial bankers and that are on that shit. I'll tell you that now.
Right.
You're not a financial advisor.
All them Wall
like,
Street bankers, mate. They're fucking
just print more, dude. Just print fucking more.
They fucking seem to have good parties anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Parties I'm never invited to. Fucking.
Later, bro. Later, Jake from State Farm.
Yep. Thank you, Jake. Thanks a lot. At least somebody cares about me out there.
Can I retire early on Hexy?
I got your whole video done, today and posted it there.
You can retire early on Hexy. I did. But I also had a dose of Tron Chain, a little bit of flow in my life. I also had some shit coins. You got to diversify. You don't just throw all your eggs in this basket. This is gonna get me rich. Only this one right here is going to get me rich. Yeah.
The thing is, the thing that is going to allow you to retire is how clever you are at what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How diversified you are, how structured you are with your portfolio, the decisions you make, whether you go all in on something.
When you make them, usually. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, it's like, can you retire early on crypto? Yes, you can. 100%.
There it is, folks out there in the chat. If you want to get
can I retire early on crypto?
Yeah.
If you're clever and you fucking really want to, you can 100% retire early on crypto. And
you guys want to get into HexiBet? I put the link right in the chat.
Yeah, we know you shilling motherfucker. Yeah. Or anyone else I banned them or put them in timeout. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, okay.
It's only a one leveler though, isn't it? It's the 10%. You know,
Yeah.
and you so you just get the 10%.
Dude, he will take. But the thing is, he takes them just
to create 10 for.
He will take any fucking any link that you give. Will put his money in it, and he will cry in a week when he loses it.
I've been a killer in the world.
I told you on the stream before. If you need help, just hit me up in DMs, and I'll guide you through whatever you need me to guide you through.
I can catch you in your Telegram, correct?
Or we could do Black Sheep University all day. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I mean,
I'll catch you. I'll catch you in your Telegram. It'll be less painful.
Do you know what, Black Sheep? The thing is, as much as this is nice and relaxed and everybody just chilling out and having a laugh, the thing is, you're a fucking clued up guy. You know what I mean? You know how to play the crypto game, brother.
Yeah.
You really do. You know what? Even if there's things that are Ponzi's and you know ain't going to last forever, you know how to play the game. And that says a lot. This is what crypto is, you know. It's how you play the game. You know,
exactly.
Everybody, if people get wrecked, well, what you want to go and blame a promoter, or you want to go and blame someone who told you to get into something, or because you know got sucked in with a referral link.
It's the same as like if someone told you to jump off a cliff, isn't it?
Exactly. Take a fucking look in the mirror. Every single YouTuber went through a phase of saying, "Do your own research." How many people listen to that? Probably fucking zero, right? At the end of the day, look at the Hexi ecosystem.
And even they don't do research half the time. But
exactly. Look, do your own research. Go and look at the whole thing. If you don't like it, don't get into it. You know. At the end of the day, but when you hear when you see someone saying, "Oh, we're an exit scam," ask them, question them, why they're an exit scam. We're not an exit scam.
Define exit scam.
Why are we releasing DAP after DAP if we're an eco? If we're an
many people that kick the tires for so long, and then by the time they get in, that's when it's gone, and then they blame us for, well, I should have got in 2 months ago. Well, we gave you a chance.
Listen, if Hexi starts pumping to up over 10, 20, 30 cents, I can guarantee you it will keep pumping. Because people will buy it because it's pumping. Well, have some sense, do your own research, and look at how cheap it is now. You know, and look at all the effects that can happen to make it more expensive.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things in place now that can happen with Hexi that can make it more expensive. You know, there's a lot that can come into circulation, but there's not that much that can come into circulation, and you can see exactly how much can come into circulation just from the stats of all the different tiers of freezes. So you know how much is going to flow into circulation at what sort of time, you know, because it's there, it's all there live on the website. And once these people create this this like automated live stats for us, where we're going to have a proper like website for it for the whole of the ecosystem, and that combines every single DApp, it's going to be even easier to understand all that. But with a finite supply, not something that can be printed out of thin air. There's always only ever to be a finite
I just
supply.
put the Telegram chat in there. If you guys want to join the chat, there's the Telegram chat for Hexi.
Nice.
That's it, right? The Hexi mobile.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Great chat, folks. Learn a lot in there.
I'll tell you what, in that chat, there's a solid core amount of people.
Yeah.
There's people who have been in since the very beginning and have held strong, and have actually done things where like they are seriously in profit, some of them people, from the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
And they've gone through every single wave that every single person got into at the very beginning.
Hey, let me ask you also that where I have the login for the game. Is that dice game just still under?
Yeah. Did you hear what I said earlier? You know that we've got an ex-Ave developer who built the back end of or the code back end of Gold. So we've got a fully functional test net of Gold, which is what we want to like experiment with, take to like the real world merchants who we're linked up with. Say like, is this okay for you to use it like this to accept the BTC transactions for Gold? And then basically he's now looking into like we had one dev on that Gold, a Chinese bloke. He done all right with it, to be fair. It was hard to communicate with him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything bad about him because he did try. And he actually got the structure of the game ready. Like I said, I've mentioned a lot of times before. You go to any casino on Tron or whatever platform, any gambling casino, basically when they launch.
What up, man? Where you at, bro? Where you at? We making money, dude. Where the fuck you at?
When they launch with either patched or they just come out of a standard dice game, their standard dice game always takes them the most.
Yes. What have you known me to lie to you? I've been trying to tell. I think I told you a while back to get my fucking Telegram, man. This is what we've been doing. We've been making money for months, bro. You've been missing fucking money for fucking like 4 fucking months. I quit my job, dude. I quit a fucking $75,000 a year job. You know the work at home thing I was doing? Fuck yeah. I was like, fuck that job. Fuck that job. Now I'm making even more money. That like
I did teach you, didn't I? Until you do,
holy fuck, dude.
What's that THOT stand for?
What's what?
His name was THOTT or whatever it was.
That's someone who basically.
Yeah, somebody in the chat. The THOTH support. Whatever.
Oh, that's my boy. Well, I've known him since fuck. I used to drive cabs with him and shit. But yeah, good to see you on the show,
in the great
man.
state of Michigan. Yeah, and they got a fucked up.
He's like, you never lie, fucker. Exactly. I ain't got to lie to kick it. But yeah, dude, good things happening, man. Good things happening. Hey, the link is in the description of the YouTube video. So just go to the. It's. I know you're in Telegram. You've been there. You can lead these horses to water, guys. I'm telling you. I've been preaching the fucking gospel for a long time.
I can't even do that half the time, mate. I'll be honest.
There's just too many tire kickers in crypto.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. There's.
And they're the ones that get wrecked, and then they think it's all a scam.
Now,
there's too many newbies is the problem. I think the newbies come in.
Listen,
they get wrecked.
People slag the likes of Trevor off and all that, but to be fair, that man could actually probably end up being your savior because he educates you at the same time. He's a very educated person. He might have been involved with BitConnect and all that, but even if you get into something with him and you get wrecked the first time, it's probably your best lesson in crypto. You know what I mean? It's probably your best lesson because it will make you more aware of what not to do the second time round. And if you keep doing it, well, that's your own fault. You know, it's just you need to restructure. There's so many gains to be made in crypto that if you aren't making them, it's your own fault. You know,
what do they call stupidity? Doing the same thing over and over again.
That's it. Exactly. It's like the first time it's a mistake, the second time, you know, it's like you deserve it. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, you know, people are saying, "Oh, can I retire off of Hexy? Can I retire off of Banker X?" No, what you can retire off of, if you're very clever and you know what you're doing, is you can retire off of crypto. And if you can't retire off of crypto now in this day and age, even if you didn't get into it like 5 years ago or whatever, then you probably shouldn't be in crypto. You know, that would be my advice to people. You know, if everything you're going into in crypto you're losing on, then you shouldn't be in crypto.
Yeah.
You know?
It's also
I know,
it's
especially
also about time as well.
3 years, yeah.
Like, if you're working 20 hours a day,
like, look,
it's not going to work.
If you go to the BlackSheep stream, you'll learn how to make money in crypto.
look, right, Bitcoin's near enough at an all-time high or whatever. The buzz is there now. You know, don't get into Bitcoin now. Wait, just wait. What do you think? It's just going to keep going up from here and never come back down. Maybe
it's probably the worst time to get in there. Yeah.
Exactly, that's it. Wait for these lows or whatever. But at the end of the day, the people that are saying these lows will never come again. So
USDT. Fuck yeah, dude. I know. Well, that's what you want to do at the top. Make sure you put everything in USDT because that shit will fucking slam down hard.
No, you play crypto like it's gambling when everything's at a high. That's what you do.
I know.
I
know, dude. I know. This is what I'm saying. Like, I know you from way back, bro. Like, this is when I first got into crypto. Was like right when we got into Bitcoin's brain, which is the Ponzi. It was just one of the hypes. You know, we all got into the same fucking shit. But I never gave up, dude. I've lost so much money along the way, dude. You know, lost 20,000, made fucking 50,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bitcoin, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we're at, dude. That is where we're at.
That guy's a legendary.
Bam.
Hey.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's been going for 3 years now. For 3 years now.
It's been going for 3 years?
My fucking Telegram channel. It used to be BitConnect Team Vegas.
You know, there's BitConnect 2.0 now.
Well, that was around years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can take your BitConnect token; they'll give you their new token.
Oh, yeah,
it's cool because we've all been on this same struggle for 3 years. You know, like all of us. Like, there's been people that have been in that channel since like my old Etherlink days, like even before BitConnect, like or like right after BitConnect, right around the same time. Like, yeah, I think BitConnect and Bitcoin Brain was the first one I ever got.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. My dog trainer's here.
That right there brings back memories. Because that right there was the first Ponzi I'd ever got into. The first fucking high-up Ponzi I'd ever got. Bye, Mike. Love you, buddy. That was the very first one I'd ever got into. That one right there, dude. That's great. So that brings back memories. But where are we at now, you know? Where are we at now?
The first Ponzi I ever got into in crypto
it's fucking awesome.
It was called Aurora Mine. And I genuinely believed when I went into it, I was going into a cloud mining Bitcoin like service. You know what I mean? When I went after about a day, I was sitting there thinking, this ain't not right about this. And I swear to God, I woke up one morning, I had 700 referrals underneath me. And the ticker that was like going up really slowly, it was just going up at the speed of lightning. And I was like, oh my God. And it was just like a massive Ponzi scheme, you know, but it was all set up as a limited company and everything else. And had all the like things that people from the outside would look at and think, oh yeah, this is legit. You know, and it was dressed up as a Bitcoin cloud mining company, you know, but it was a massive Ponzi, you know. But at the end of the day, these things teach you, don't they? You know, and
it's all a learning curve.
100%. Crypto is there for people to retire off of if they want to. You know, you just got to be clever.
Yeah, well, and I don't even think it will be. You know, I mean, maybe in 10 years it'll all be regulated and full of shit, and you'll never be able to make money. So now is probably the best time to do it. So.
Yeah, it's been fun, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you've been missing the opportunity. I mean, I would love to keep telling you about these opportunities, but that's why I created this YouTube channel. You know, so if you want to ring the bell, you know, subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed. You know, fuck the like button. You know, subscribe, all that good shit. You know, then you'll get these. You'll know what I'm doing because this is what I talk about it every day, right? Right, Crypto Austin. Talk about this shit every single day.
Crypto, you see the things you
like
Sorry, what'd you say?
So after the last few months, like with the shit you've been going into, because most of it is doing half all right, Banker X, all that stuff, Tron Chain.
Yeah, what are the
what are the stinkers? What are the stinkers where it just like bang, that was it, done?
What's that?
Like most what I said to you earlier is most of the stuff you're going into is doing all right, you know. That's why I said, like, much as you're relaxed and all this and doing that in crypto with the DeFi space, with the high risk stuff, most of it's doing okay. But over the last few months, what are the few thinkers that you've gone into? That wreck people straight away or whatever.
Oh, that wrecked people?
Yeah.
Really, the only real things that wrecked people in the last couple of months, that I didn't really go into heavy though, but was the fake mining contracts or farming contracts and stuff like that, like the lion and the shark. If you're like into the DeFi game, you know all about the lion and the shark. And I even told people in my Telegram, you can back up to the days where they were like, they're going in hard, and I was like, be careful, the shark's gonna bite you, right? I was just joking. I even made a video on it. I was like, that lion is gonna fucking claw you, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna fuck you up. And sure as shit, all of a sudden, lion fucking goes to shit, dude. Lion just fucking, boom, contracts drained. As soon as I see that, and then fucking everything just go, bloop, I was like, what? I was like, I ran over to Shark. The Shark was the first one that came out. Went over to Shark DeFi, and I fucking just withdrew everything. Had like, I think I made like maybe a thousand try, but I had like 20,000 on the table. And as soon as I did that, not but an hour later, they fucking pulled the plug. Liquidity pulled, gone. Like, yeah. So yeah, I had a premonition. Speaking of the devil,
hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Man? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, not much, man. I'm getting better at this Steam Labs. Trying to get my headset connected, but it took a minute.
Headset connected.
Yeah. It's sponsored by XRPs. So.
Yeah. Now, what I was trying to say before.
Wait, hang on a second. Hang on, back up. Hang on. We got to back up just a second because this is still the same conversation. I missed it.
Hexy is one of that's wreck people. But
is this guy
again? Also made people a lot of money. And also everything that come into Hexy, 45% of it went out as dividends. It's still got one of the best APY rates about if you add all the contracts together. Yeah, people got wrecked, but then people go in high. It's the same as people going in high at Bitcoin at 18 grand and then it dropping to 3 grand. People are wrecked, aren't they, until it goes back up again. But if you sell all your coins, when you bought them, then at the end of the day, yeah, of course you're wrecked. But at the end of the day, if you hold on, right, this is the thing about these people that say this about Hexy. When we came out, we said we're a long-term project with vision, right? So how can you be wrecked from Hexy? Because at the end of the day, you went into Hexy and you came in when there was only one DApp out, which was the main smart contract and the mobile app, right? That's it. And now you're saying you're wrecked. Yeah, but when we came out, our vision was we're a long-term project with vision. We're starting small. We're going to work our way up big, and we're going to grow into DeFi. We're going to move over to Tron. We're going to do all these different things. And these people were saying they got wrecked 3 months ago. Well, do you still have your Hexy? Because if you still have your Hexy, you've got 17.9x times the amount of Hexy that you invested in, right? We went up to 10 cents. That means at that point, when they're saying they got wrecked, they were only 40% down, right? But also
which is nothing in crypto anyway.
Also on top of that, 45% of the entire revenue of Hexy went out as dividends, right? So all these people saying they got wrecked, well, you shouldn't have fucking sold your coins then. You shouldn't have sold your coins because why would you do this in crypto, right? There was a design fault, right? So Hexy's at X amount and it goes down, right? But there's a whole ecosystem that's about to be produced for Hexy and developed, right? And people are saying they got wrecked. But all these people, when the price drops, they sell their coins. Why would you do that? Why don't you just sit on them coins and forget about it and listen to what you got involved in? You got involved in a long-term project. You didn't get involved in something that was going to 1,000x overnight. You got into something that's going to be something over the course of a few years, and that's it. And these people saying, oh yeah, Hexy wrecked loads of people. What about all the people that made money out of Hexy? You know, there's a lot of people that are well in profit from Hexy right now. So no, sorry, I don't agree with that, because we haven't even launched the core dApps of the ecosystem for people to be able to say they got wrecked, because they haven't even give Hexy a chance to do what it's meant to do. Hex took 2 years to launch one contract. We've launched multiple contracts in 7 or 8 months, you know, and we haven't even started the main proper core vision, where the core dApps of the ecosystem are all running symbiotically together, and everybody's saying they got wrecked. You know what I mean? No, there's loads of people.
I'm rich, bitch.
There's loads of people that made money out of Hexy, and all these people saying they got wrecked. No, you didn't do your research. You didn't look into what the vision of Hexy was meant to be about, and you're saying you got wrecked. Simple as that. We're producing the dApps. We're delivering the dApps.
Wrecked! I got wrecked.
I know, man.
You're
producing shit, bro. I know, bro. you're bringing the fire. I know.
But at the same time,
when is the gold contract coming out, though?
Right. So we've provided the evidence of the video of the gold. The back end to the gold contract is already fully launched on testnet. We showed the video of that gold contract working. The gold development will work. We'll start going into development in the new year. So
that's 2 years ago.
That's where we're at. But all these people saying they got wrecked in Hexy, if you sold your tokens before you've given the actual vision of what the contract's meant to be, you deserve to be wrecked. You deserve to be wrecked. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't have sold your tokens yet, because we haven't even delivered everything that we're saying we're going to deliver.
Yeah.
But the people not understanding that if a project comes out and says this is what we're going to do, and then you sell your tokens before the project delivers what they say they're going to do, then don't you deserve to be wrecked? Seriously. Because it's like, you know, at the end of the day,
or just don't get in the first place when you don't understand what it is.
And it's like, to be fair, I don't have sympathy for them people. You know, it's like the same people with, like, before V1 and V2. You know, they sold all their tokens and then moaned they didn't get the airdrop from V2. It's like, yeah, but you sold your tokens. You weren't entitled to them, you know?
Right. Yeah, that's fucking. I know it's funny, and most of the people, I mean, that are crying about it are the ones that like were early V1 holders, and even them, like they would have been compensated enough if had they just.
Most of the early V1 holders are ROI'd.
Yeah.
Because of the sheer amount of dividends that went out.
They either DCA'd or they waited for dividends. They waiting for the price to get to 10 cents and then sold. So
Are you wrecked on Hexy Crypto BlackSheep?
No, I gave it all to you.
No, what I'm saying is, are you wrecked on Hexy? You know what I mean?
No, I gave it all to you, so I know I'll be fine. But it's
averaging back in. You know,
I think I'm fine, dude. I'm fine, and even like now, like they don't understand like the these new contracts and shit. The farming contracts are making a profit. So like there's no good
profit.
Yeah, you guys came out with the fucking like a swing. I think it just hasn't caught on yet. I think like even I'm in shock. I'm like, wait a minute. So now there's all of a sudden this hella money making shit. Like nobody knows about yet, you know. So it's great, you know.
There was an instant arbitrage opportunity for anybody sitting in with HXB and Hexy to go straight over to Hexy T and earn 40 cents on every single Hexy T that they got with a $9,000 liquidity pool. Nobody took the opportunity. You know what I mean? Is that my fault that nobody took that opportunity? No, it was sitting there ready to be taken. You know, and it's still there. You know, at the end of the day, listen, right? If we wasn't serious about what we was doing, would we still be here? You know what I mean? would there still be so many devs developing things and making the whole fucking ecosystem? I know you're sitting there laughing, you can't, but it's true. You know what I mean?
No, bro. I said this guy's a Tron. I got him into some dApps, some old school Tron dApps like 2 years ago, bro. He still got it in his fucking Tron wallet. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Shit comes from back in 2017 as well.
We'll get you into some real dApps now, bro. The dApps have evolved a lot now. Sorry, go ahead, Lotto.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm just saying, mate. It's like that's how it is. Like the people who had held on to their hexy through thick and thin, right? They would have got back to the point where they could have sold it at 10 cents again. You know what I mean? And people who could have sold it at 10 cents would have had 17.9x the amount they started with, which hexy was at $3, which would have meant the amount they had was worth $1.79. You know, because of the 17.9x. So this is what I'm saying. It's not. People make out it's worse than what it is when it isn't. You know,
but it's just sheep following sheep when FUD comes.
Yeah, of course it is.
That's all it is.
That's it. And it's like, you know, we have paid FUD campaign. God knows.
No, because you're the black sheep, right? So there's only one of you, mate. So that's how it works.
Right.
Jesus.
Is that you or me? Who is that?
That's me.
Telegram.
Oh, notification. Okay. Yeah. No. I got that shit turned off. I go crazy.
Mike. Who we got out there in the audience? We got 26 fucking people out there, guys. We need 26 likes. We need 26 likes.
You got 28 likes.
Got 28? Well, we need at least 26. That's fine. We got 28?
We got 29.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because I gave you a like.
So, Austin, what's up, man?
I just, had some lunch and then saw you were on and popped by.
Some lunch, huh? It's funny.
It's nearly 1:30.
It's like dinner time here.
It's nearly 1:30.
Yeah. Like 3 a.m. here. So.
But it's like 1:30. It's like 1:30 tomorrow, huh? So is it the 13th there?
No. Oh, yes. Sorry.
It's the 13th.
Sorry, mate, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Do you want the lottery numbers for future?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm in the future, so I can give them to you.
Ah, nice. Is it like is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah, that's
why.
I play them every week.
So those are the. It's your final answer?
Oh shit! Bye! Oh shit! Bye!
Are you going to go into
Quite
hot?
out there today.
Are you going to go into hot crypto, BlackSheep?
What?
Are you going to go into hot?
Yeah. When is it? When does it launch?
So it's it should be within the next day or two.
Well, let me know. Are you gonna have a timer or something on it? Or?
Yeah, it's a standard staking contract, 10% in, 10% out, with a daily dividend grip of 5%. So, and I think the team get 1%. So, and that's with Hexy T. So, and then after that, cool. then we're going to start expanding with all the contracts on the Tron network to create the demand for people to burn Hexy and HXB, which would hopefully have a positive effect on the ETH network, you know?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
What else is going on anyway, crypto? What's all the other stuff going on right now?
Nothing, man. Just exactly what I'm doing.
Tron chain and flow.
Tron chain and flow. I have made a living.
On Tronto now at this point. What do you reckon the legs are on the thing? What do you reckon the legs are on Tronto left now?
I'll say a year.
Another year, really?
Yeah.
No, I'll say a year and 1 day.
A year and 1 day. Wow.
You've got 12 months.
Is there anything they could do development wise to actually like expedite it even?
Aren't they doing something anyway?
Yeah, they're doing other stuff.
Where's Alcifa? He was talking about something.
He's busy making his bed.
Alcifa said he was trying to say something. Did we cut him off?
Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt.
No, sorry. We cut you off and I forgot about you. So go ahead.
Yeah. Hey,
we were finishing our conversation.
Oh, no problem. Now, I'm up here in the chat. There's a couple of things that were said. I don't care about what Mike says because we all know that's a hopeless case right there. But nevertheless, someone said, because Mike says, oh, there's no wrap XRP. And someone, I don't know who it was, said, oh, that's because the banks won't allow it. So I just want to ask the question because obviously he's stating that the banks control the XRP ledger. Now, who said that?
What my point was is the banks ain't got nothing to do with it. If you wanted to create a wrapped XRP on ETH, nobody could stop you as long as you held the XRP to wrap the ETH with.
But who said it? That was the question. I don't need an explanation. I know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but who are the main holders of XRP?
Who are the main holders?
Yeah, like the top.
I mean, I'm asking I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, what my point was is nobody could stop it. If you had a pool of XRP and held it somewhere, nobody could stop you wrapping XRP in ETH. Nobody. Because you as long as you can secure that pool of XRP you're wrapping, nobody can stop you doing it. So I don't
exactly. So why?
I believe that goes with the whole of crypto. You can't stop anybody wrapping any single crypto on ETH because
I understand that, Hexy. But what I'm trying to find out because I'm trying to learn why would someone say, "Oh, because the banks won't."
Because probably it's just a standard thing to say in it, like, the banks wouldn't allow it. But really, in crypto, nobody can stop fucking anything, really, can they? You know, if somebody wants something in crypto, they can get it. You know.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
cool.
It depends. But again, it depends how the chain works.
If someone wanted to wrap XRP, if people want to wrap it and they want to put it into something, all they've got to believe is where they're putting it into is secure. And there's nothing stopping anything. Like somebody tomorrow could just do that. And basically, if people all threw XRP into a certain pool, there would probably be a centralized protocol in between that would have to, like a bot or something like that. But the people who are wanting to wrap their XRP would have to believe that.
Yeah, it's just that anything that can be wrapped normally, and it is, is popular, is already wrapped, right?
No, that's not true.
So what other one would it be then? And then I suppose you.
Well, the purpose, the real purpose of wrapping
Clover.
How you doing, Clover? The purpose of wrapping a coin. The purpose of wrapping a coin is so that it can be used on another platform that has a different technology.
But it will retain the same value as what it's worth on the other network.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of wrapping, right? So at the end of the day, like what's the biggest thing? WBTC, right? That's got to be the biggest wrapped thing. And the thing I liked about that is it's actually more valuable than Bitcoin, or it's not more valuable, but I don't know if that's gas transactions and everything. But WBTC was worth more than Bitcoin per token, on ETH. So when Bitcoin was pumping, a wrapped Bitcoin had a USD value more than an actual Bitcoin, even when Bitcoin was at the all-time high. But the wrapping feature of whatever token it is, that's where it comes into, because there's usually some sort of centralized thing that does it, unless you can do a decentralized sort of protocol in between.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe it's just not been built out yet or something. I don't know. But it just seems weird that it's big, but nobody's wrapped it already, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Well,
it's got no use case. Who uses Ripple? Who uses it?
Yeah, I suppose there is.
The SEC.
Right. No, no, hear me out. What I'm saying is, in crypto, like if you look at all, like
there's no use case to make like good.
Okay,
like,
let me explain what use case mean, because a lot of y'all don't understand that. Let me explain. Okay, a use case is really defined is defined by purpose.
Yep.
Okay, Bitcoin has a different purpose than Ethereum. Ethereum has a different purpose than Litecoin. Litecoin has a different purpose as an XRP. Now, this gentleman down here, I don't know what his name, the one with the purple cup, Shane. Sorry, Shane is correct. He has no use case for it because he's not a financial institution. If you look at what the purpose of Bitcoin, the purpose of Bitcoin is so that two people can transact peer to peer. But has anybody in this crypto space ever thought about a business or a financial institution create a coin so they can transact between themselves?
Well, it's just business to business.
I've never even used Bitcoin for what it was designed for.
Yeah, but why couldn't you use anything else though for B2B? That's the thing. I mean, I get. Yeah, I mean, I get XRP wants to be the kind of official. I suppose. Yeah. But then, why would a business not just use Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever else?
Okay, here's the thing about businesses. Okay, first of all, XRP is not really created for the financial institution. It's created to be a bridge currency. But let's take this for instance. If you have a business in the United States and you want to transfer money, let's say in Japan. I don't know how long y'all been in crypto. I know.
This is what crypto was invented for.
No. Well, hold on. No, it wasn't, because when Bitcoin came out, Satoshi never said about cross-border transaction. It was just a peer-to-peer in your area.
It might not have been mentioned, but it was 100% the reason. It was the take on the banks, brother. And even though it might, brother, if you don't think that, then you're lost. And this is
you're lost, Hexy. Have you read the white paper?
Yes, I have. Why do you think
if I was a betting man,
why do you think Satoshi is anonymous?
Okay,
he's anonymous because
hold on.
Take the banks on.
No. Who created the blockchain? Who created the blockchain?
Well, I don't know. There's loads of different people.
It was around years before.
No, hold on. Let me ask the question. Who created the blockchain?
Well, there's loads of people saying it was the American fucking CIA, whatever they are, the fucking.
No, they didn't create the block. The CIA, the NSA did not create the blockchain. They created SHA 256.
Yeah.
I thought you read the white paper.
Right. What my point, hear me out 1 minute. What I was trying to say to you is this. Right, I know what XRP are trying to do and what you're saying.
You don't know what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, and I know about transaction.
I know military grade 5.
I know about banking fees, about transferring fiat from border to border. I get that. But what I'm trying to say is Bitcoin really, even though it is made as a peer-to-peer transactional currency between two people, that's exactly what it was trying to do. And that is exactly why Satoshi or whoever created Bitcoin is anonymous, because they were trying to take on the fucking banks. And then Ripple just come out and actually said we're trying to take on the banks.
I respect your comment, but one thing about me, I know I just met you. I don't accept untruth because it was not government was the number one word, or banks or financial institution. That was the number one word that was never in the white paper.
What, for Bitcoin?
So when I asked you,
of course it wasn't.
I let you
It was
speak.
never going to be, was it? Why do you think
Hold on. I let you speak, right? So I would like the same courtesy.
I'm
Okay.
listening, bro.
All right. When I asked you, have you read the white paper?
I've read the white
said,
paper of Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, this is the number one reason why in the crypto space, people are just putting their money in without doing research. When someone is trying to give you facts, people fight it. Bitcoin should have been 100,000. The only reason why it hasn't been 100,000 because of lack of education. People assume or hear things from other people and not do their research. Because I'm going to tell you, before I speak, and everybody here knows me, I have to do some reading because I have read the white paper. I know why Satoshi created the protocol for Bitcoin.
Exactly what you said to begin with. Is
okay.
Peer-to-peer. But
he's not going to say. Yeah.
But
if they created it for that, then why couldn't it be used for what you're saying Ripple was going to be used for? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it is exactly.
Hold on. Let's stay on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin was meant to replace.
You said no. Bitcoin was never to replace the financial institutions because I'm going to prove it. A lot of people know that. A lot of people know that Satoshi had a lot of emails. Do you know who was the first 7 people that he emailed?
I don't give a fuck. That's the truth.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me, Black Sheep. I'm going to use foul language. That's your fucking problem. Because
it's not.
No, that's your fucking problem.
What I'm saying is, are you not telling me that Ripple come out then to try and kind of?
Why are you talking about Ripple? We're talking about Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, but hear me out, because what your point is about the difference.
No, you don't know what my point because you haven't let me spoke.
Between Bitcoin and Ripple,
hey,
you're saying Bitcoin was produced to be a peer-to-peer transaction.
No. Hey, guys, hang on. Hey, guys.
We need a fucking. We need a fucking.
Here.
What do you call it? We need a fucking moderator. Between these
okay. I elect Austin. I'm gonna shut up. Austin, you tell me when to talk.
I like this, Caesar. You learn.
You guys come here to say as many fucks as you want. I don't care. Go ahead.
Fucking Trump versus fucking Biden.
All right, Austin is the moderator. I'm going to shut up, let this man speak, and Austin tells me when to
I like you, brother. I like you, brother, because I can learn from you. And it's like, the thing is, when you have this, like, what I'm trying to say is, I get it. Like, I know what you're saying about Bitcoin, about it's meant to be a peer-to-peer transaction from person to person. But what my point is on top of that is, if that could have been that transaction just peer-to-peer to person, then it could have also been that same thing that was from border to border. You see where I'm coming from? It would have served the same purpose. And then you've got Ripple that now has got all the banks in, and then that's their sort of agenda or whatever. It's like Bitcoin could have served the same purpose, you know? And at the end of the day, I believe this is why the person who created Bitcoin is anonymous, is for this exact reason, because it was a massive thing that they've done. And, this is where we're at, and this is why all of us are here, sat here now.
Okay, so Sifa,
your point.
I'll give Sifa the opportunity to respond to that.
Yeah,
go Sifa.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Hexy. I understand your point, but Clover has been in crypto for a while. Okay, before the bull run. The reason, okay, hold on, let me finish. When the parabolic bull run came around, okay, this is where Bitcoin was inefficient.
Yep.
Okay. There's a YouTuber called TMI, the Modern Investor. He even said when he tried to send $100 worth of Bitcoin, it took 2 days.
Yep.
Also, hold on.
Mining Bitcoin in
Can I
2013, brother.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
I didn't interrupt you. All right. 2 days. Okay. The longest I ever waited was 12 hours. So I can't verify what that man did, but I'm sure he's a very truthful man. And it cost him $25.
Yep.
All right. Now, here's the thing. If I want to send Clover $200 during that time, sure, he can wait 2 days. But
Jackpot, bitch! Jackpot!
if I want to send him $100, he can wait. But if you're a business, and I run a business, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have experience running a business.
100%.
When it comes to money, I don't care who you are. 2 days is a lifetime.
Yep.
And to spend the transaction fee for $25. Now, here's one of the part of the Ripple company and the XRP ledger. In the XRP ledger, they sent out $10 million just 2 weeks ago. You know how much that transaction cost? Less than a penny.
A penny.
Less than a penny. And you know how long it took? 3.4 seconds. Now, if you're a man that's trying and you own $1 billion corporation, let's say Ford, Microsoft, and all of these financial institutions, that's something to look at. Bitcoin will not be used
to transactions per second.
Hold on. Bitcoin will not be used for business to business. It will be used for storing value, and it will use between government to government. But for a point of cross-border transaction, that's what I'm saying. So what happened to Austin? Okay, well, Clover, you're the moderator. I think he disappeared.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna shut up.
They're still there.
You're on a rant. I didn't want to,
I mean, it's true. It's fast. XRP is fast. I mean, nobody's denying it's not fast.
And it's cheaper.
And it's cheaper. But the thing is, we're still in the infancy of blockchain. That's what people don't understand, right? In 10 years' time, there'll be something that's 20 be instant. It'd just be like literally, you'll put a phone next to some other guy's phone, and it'd be done, right?
But here's the problem with Bitcoin core team. They don't want to upgrade.
No. But
Ask, hold on. Ask Clover about the
mining.
About the Bitcoin core team. There are some hardcore maximalists. If you do
because it's got corrupt. It's got corrupt along the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, for sure it has. But all right.
Okay. There's some hardcore Bitcoin maximalists. They believe if you give Bitcoin an upgrade to speed up the transaction, you're going against Satoshi. That's the problem. This is why Roger Ver had a problem with the Bitcoin team, and he said we need to leave. They want to do the Segwit update. They were fighting with Roger Ver. That's why we had the Bitcoin Cash. But it doesn't matter. The thing is, we want adoption today. And the only one that can facilitate financial institutions, and I'm just saying, I haven't even got to government. Financial institutions, it is the XRP ledger.
You're basing all that on speed. Am I right?
No. I'm basing that on two things. Matter of fact, I'm going to base that on three things. I'm basing that on speed, the transaction costs, and the 81% in order to refute the blockchain. Okay, these are the three things that all businesses look at when they want to use something as a utility. Bitcoin, they're going to look at how much it's going to cost. Is it legal? What is the benefits?
Yeah, they need built-in KYC AML.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the real world.
But if you had another currency which had built-in KYC AML and was faster, would that make it better?
What if you have another currency that can facilitate the financial institutions, businesses, and
It's just
government?
KYC. It's just KYC AML. Yeah. That's
KYC. Hold on. KYC is only for where I stand required in the United States. There are other countries.
China.
Hold on. You're making it sound like KYC is not required for Bitcoin. That's not true.
If you want to cash Bitcoin out in the UK,
yeah, for tax and stuff like that.
Okay,
you don't even have to just do KYC. You have to do enhanced due diligence now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. KYC has nothing to do with the XRP ledger or the Bitcoin blockchain. So you bringing up KYC doesn't matter. That's just a law in whatever country you're in. They ask for KYC.
Right. Well, no, I didn't bring it up. I think you made.
Bro, can I just ask you something? I agree with most of what you're saying, but what is the point you're trying to make?
Yeah. I mean, like for me, XRP is fine, like for now, but there will be something that will be better than it eventually. It's just the way technology works. Like.
I haven't disagreed with. I agree with what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, what is the point you're trying to make, bro?
What I'm trying to make is to refute what y'all are saying about the XRP ledger, because what you said was incorrect. You saying Bitcoin, you said Bitcoin could be used like this. It's not. See, the thing is about the crypto space. Hold on,
it would be slow.
It would have just been slower. But at the minute, it would have been the better bet, wouldn't it, to use it, because it's held its value more than XRP. Because XRP's all-time high was 330, Bitcoin's all-time high was 20 grand, and Bitcoin's 18 grand. And
you're looking at price. See, here's the hypocrite. Now, I'm gonna make BlackSheep laugh.
I'm stating the fact.
Hold on.
What is a consensuous?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a hypocritical statement, BlackSheep. He just said, what did that man play back what that man said about Hexy?
Consensuous.
What is a consensuous?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you just got finished saying that Hexy, the people saying they got wrecked, and you just got saying that Hexy is a long-term hold, basically.
Sure.
So what makes that any different from XRP? Because I can tell you that there are thousands of reasons. You see, the problem in the crypto
if you've got a lot of
space
XRP, just hold it, mate. I'm sure it'll go up eventually.
Well, look, I wish I'd have.
I don't know what the argument is.
Honestly, I wish I'd have bought a massive bag of XRP 6 weeks ago and sold it yesterday or a few days ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'd have put that straight back into fucking Bitcoin. You know what I mean?
It all depends on what you want to do. Like everyone's different, man. Like some people want to just farm and just get short-term gains, you know, and like, I'll make X amount in 2 weeks. I don't want to wait like 5 years or something.
Let's be honest with the Hexy ecosystem. We're dealing with the 10% high risk part of the portfolio. You know, we're dealing with something new that's untouched, and we're building something new. So we're not saying to people put 30-40% of your portfolio into Hexy. In fact, if you go back to the very first stream I ever done about Hexy, when we built on top of Hex, not even ETH, we built on top of Hex. I said, just put your fair change Hex into Hexy and put all your Hex to do what it's meant to do, which is with Hex. You know, that's all I said. That's all Hexy was meant to be about. Now, what I'm saying is Hexy, the whole of the Hexy ecosystem is a high risk like investment, you know. So at the end of the day, if you've got 100% of your portfolio, don't put 100% of it into Hexy. You know what I mean? I'm telling people that, just don't do that, because that's not what we're about. We're trying to build something new. We're trying to build something on top of what's already been built, and we're trying to we're trying to be a new breed of cryptocurrency where you can stake it and basically earn a passive income. And at the end of the day, we're trying to build like a Boeing 747 in midair, you know. So at the end of the day, it's high risk, you know. But at the end of the day, if we achieve what we set out to achieve, or what we set out to achieve initially, then people are going to do very well from it, because you don't get fucking passive income from Bitcoin, do you? Just from sitting on it. You get the
In this corner, we have Hexlano, and it's Crypto Cubby just knocked his block off. It's all over.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, I think XRP should make the fees higher and then make a staking program and pass that on to people who are holding it. That would make more sense.
Aren't they doing something like that?
Explain why it makes more sense. I mean, first of all,
well, because there's tons of people holding it, and the only utility.
Okay, and why are they holding it?
Because they're waiting for the price to go up.
Because they probably bought $3.
And hold on, what's going to make the price goes up?
Well, I mean, I don't know. With XRP, it's hard because, like, their plan is. Well, yeah, but their plan's like global. You know what I mean? They want to be like, you know, the transaction for everything, like bank level. So, you know, to get that, it's until adoption comes, they're not going to realize that, are they? So, I don't know. It's a hard one. That's why I've never gone in on XRP.
Let me explain. In the crypto space, it's a lot of it's tribalism. My coin is better. My coin is better than your coin. Everybody's in competition. Here's the beautiful thing about XRP: we have no competitors. From day one, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, David Schwartz said the only competitor we have is a company called Swift.
Yeah. Which is the banking. Yeah.
It is
our CIFA. When was the first time you bought Ripple? How long ago? What year?
2016.
Really? And when did it launch? Was it 2014?
I think it was 2013. I can't remember.
Yeah. I remember when Ripple launched because I was mining Bitcoin with an ant miner for the first time. I'd missed all the laptop days and all that, and I think it was 2013/2014. And I think at the time, I think Bitcoin was $125, and the next best thing that was out was Ripple. And I'm still gutted that I never got into Ripple at them prices, because that would have probably, if I'd have just bought it and sat on it and forgot about it, that would have actually made me a millionaire more than Bitcoin did, you know. So at the end of the day, it's like that's like don't get me wrong, I don't disagree. I suppose this is my view of Ripple, and like what you're saying, I 100% agree with, and what you're saying about, like, you know, the technicalities of Ripple is 100% correct. And I suppose this was a thing. When Bitcoin came out, it was meant to be all about kind of decentralization. It was kind of a fuck you to the bankers and all that. So at that time, everybody was like, yeah, there's this new thing about, and it's like, fuck you to the bankers, fuck you to these people, fuck you to them. It's about giving power to the people, right? Yeah. So everybody went into Bitcoin, and then this new thing came out called Ripple. And then I don't believe when it first came out, it was about that. It was faster. It had all these other, you know, different, you know, functions in Bitcoin that were better and whatever, faster, more transactions per second, etc. But I suppose when Bitcoin kind of grew into this thing and got big and everything else, I suppose Ripple took this other different path. And I suppose the kind of people that Bitcoin attracted at the beginning, and then grew into, I suppose what Ripple tried to do, it attracted the wrong sort of people, because crypto was meant to be about something different. And I suppose that I believe that's a lot of the reason why people don't like. A lot of people fucking hate Ripple. You know what I mean?
I think Ripple's just it's just the way markets go, right? Like someone brings out something great, but it's got some flaws. So someone else brings out something that hasn't got those flaws.
Yeah. And a lot of emotion gets brought into it. And really, like I said a few weeks ago, I should have bought a massive bag of fucking Ripple and 3x my money, and not give a fuck about all the other emotional shit.
Oh yeah. You should never really. I suppose I've learned that over the time as well. Just keep your emotions at the door and just look at it how it is, sort of thing. But
I think where Ripple got involved with the bankers and all that early on, I suppose that's where the kind of hate come, because crypto was meant to be about getting away from the bankers. Do you see where I'm coming from? And that's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with anything what you're saying about Ripple and how it functions. It's just what I'm saying is this is how I believe the crypto like market evolved. It's like crypto was meant to be about getting away from governments, banks, giving power back to the people.
All right.
Yeah.
Here, I'm glad you said that. Let me respond to that. When Bitcoin came out, you are correct. Get away from banks, get away from government. All right. Ethereum came out.
Yep.
It was the second coin that ever came out. I can say this right now. The people who are in the Bitcoin community, there has not been any coin that's been fudded harder than Ethereum. When Ethereum came out, Ethereum community caught hell. People were calling it a scam. Now, moving along down some years, the Ripple company came out. They understand what Bitcoin is. They understand what Ethereum is. And they started a community. And this community is called the XRP community. We start doing our research. We know for a fact, I don't give a damn what you say, banks ain't going nowhere for one purpose.
Of course.
Hold on. For one simple reason.
I didn't say they were. Did I ever say that?
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
That's right then.
Hold on. We're agreeing with each other. Remember, when Bitcoin came. Hold on. I haven't finished. I'm saying what you're saying. I agree with you. When Bitcoin came out, everybody say, fuck the banks, fuck the government. The problem is the banks ain't going nowhere, so you can say fuck you, government.
The government ain't going nowhere either.
Can I finish my sentence?
Well, it could, but it'd be pretty chaos. But
okay, banks ain't going nowhere. Okay, so here's the thing: we all hate banks. The XRP community hate banks, but since they're not going anywhere, and how can you want change in our financial institution if you won't work with the people who is all screwed up?
Well, I mean, like the thing is, the banks will pick and choose whichever works for them best. Yeah, they're never gonna. Yeah, but this is also half the problem, right? It's like, if you're lucky enough to be the chosen one, maybe you might be able to work with a bank. But if you're not lucky enough to be the chosen one, then fuck off.
It seems to be like the banks are going for Ripple and the businesses are going for Bitcoin, aren't they?
And that's just same old. That's how it is now.
But see, you can't. The XRP token is the only coin where instead of the bank making money off of you, because that was the number one complaint from the Bitcoin community. Look at all of these fees they're charging us. Man, they're holding our money, and yet they barely give us 0.5% a year. But yet when they loan you money, if you're lucky. But when they loan you money, they're charging you 12 to 20% for you to pay them back.
Well, the worst crime is cross-border transactions. They're the worst crime. But anyway.
Oh yeah, that's the worst crime.
The worst crime is what the fucking Western worlds do to the fucking third world countries, where they permanently put them in fucking debt.
Yeah. I mean, America owes more money than any other country, but they never has to pay it back.
That is exactly what crypto's done to try and fucking stop. You know what I mean? Is that shit. Because all these countries ever needed was electricity to mine Bitcoin, and that puts everybody on a level fucking playing field.
I'm glad you said about electricity. I'm glad you said something about electricity. Okay. I'm glad you said all you need is electricity. Here's what was reported, let me see, a week ago, because I was supposed to shoot a video. All you need is electricity. You see, people say you can't control Bitcoin.
And nothing's
hold on, let me finish. I'm actually saying what the people in the Bitcoin community are saying. People in the Bitcoin community says you can't control Bitcoin, you can't stop Bitcoin. And once again, fuck you banks, fuck the government, right?
Sure.
Well, when you start saying that you don't need the banks, you don't think they're hearing this? Because and when you say you don't need government, you don't think they're hearing this? Here's the problem. Because I think the reason why Sheep is laughing, because he knows where I'm going with this. The bank says, you're right. You can't stop. You can't stop the banks. You can't stop Bitcoin. You can't control Bitcoin. But here's the one thing you can control: the narrative of Bitcoin. Just last week, and you can Google it and look at the news report. The Chinese government just turned off the electricity.
What's up, William? How you doing, man?
Just turn off the electricity, and who won or whatever. That is the biggest mining operation in China.
100% correct what you're saying.
Thank you.
And that is the thing.
I got that bottled water.
Yeah, but would they do that? Would they do that in a non-communist run country?
That's the problem.
100% on point.
Yeah.
100% on point.
That's the problem.
When China wants to, China are like a fucking yo-yo. Let's be honest. 1 minute they love it and they're fucking it up the arse, and the next minute they're saying it's the worst thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? So they're like bipolar with fucking crypto when it suits them. So, but what you're saying is right. When they want to, they just stop the farms. And where is all the fucking mining of Bitcoin happening? It's happening in China. You know what I mean? That's why you had all them massive fucking fires in all them warehouses that are head to fucking toe with fucking mining equipment. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, and it was the Israelis as well, wasn't it, that went fucking deep into it, you know, and built some good fucking mining equipment, you know. But
laughing his ass off.
But listen, at the same time, what you're saying is correct. You know, there's still a control there. It's the same when it's the same as everybody says, Ethereum's decentralized. The other day, what was it that went down in Fura? You know what I mean? And it stopped all the MetaMask fucking wallets working. Well, at the end of the day, what the fuck is that then? Because that's not decentralized.
I think the real thing here is we're all slaves to electricity. We don't have electricity, we're all fucked.
When the OA address for hex stake through the fucking hex on big payday and nobody gets a big payday, well, what's that then? That's centralization. So somewhere along the line, there's always a point of fucking control. So if you can, how can you ever eliminate that? Even if you want to eliminate that, even with any crypto, you've got to use the fucking internet. So who owns the fucking internet? Because that's how you're going to deal with it. You know what I mean? It's like how do you deal with crypto? You've got to deal with crypto through the internet. Well, who owns the fucking internet? You know what I mean? Because that's how you got to deal with it. You know, how else you going to deal with crypto if it ain't through it? What, through pages, through fucking a different fucking network, CB?
Yeah, that's old school.
We got 30 fucking people out there, guys. Fuck the likes. I need 30 likes out there. Let's do Ooh, that's how we roll. What up?
But
I'm gonna say
let me make this point just so nobody thinks something negative. People think that in the XRP community that we hate Bitcoin, we hate Ethereum. No. What we hate is the non-decentralization that is happening. Let me give you an example. Bitcoin can be a faster coin and a more secure coin than it is today. The only reason why Bitcoin is not that today is because the miners are greedy as hell.
Yep.
People didn't think that Ethereum 2.0 would have launched because why? The miners' fees are getting cut, but it did launch. Miners are greedy. When the Bitcoin community stopped pressuring the Bitcoin core team from doing upgrades, I don't see Bitcoin being a secured, 100% secure network, because as long as you got 65% of the hashing power in China, and how much percent do you need to do a 51% attack on Bitcoin? 51.
Yeah, but nothing will be secure. Not even SSL will be secure in 10 years anyway.
There was already a bug.
You're right.
There was already a bug with Bitcoin, like back in the day.
The what? I'm sorry.
There was already an inflation bug with Bitcoin, wasn't there? Back in the day, where somebody and somebody actually
they just minted. They could just mint as many Bitcoin as they wanted.
And they actually fucking like helped to stop it. You know.
So instead of them making millions, they just said, "Oh yeah, I found this bug."
Yeah.
Just imagine being that guy, Jesus.
Yeah, listen, now, Sifa, I ain't got no like, you know, I'm not disagreeing with you. I get what you're saying about XRP and whatever. And it's like, to be fair, like I said to you, like if I could turn the fucking clocks back when I very first started mining Bitcoin and got into crypto, because I knew about crypto about 2 years before I even started doing anything about it, which I'm gutted about. But at that time, the one thing I saw, and it kind of looked like spam, was XRP. And I fucking wish, mate, I fucking got. I could have got millions and millions of it, and it went to $3.30. You know what I mean? In 2017, I'd have been a fucking billionaire, mate. I tell you. So it's like, I'm gay, but at the same time, it's like I think certain cryptos just have a narrative. You know, people kind of aspire to Bitcoin because of it's got that sort of like anonymity, and it was like
it's like the underdog, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, and then XRP kind of come out. But I get what your point is with XRP, and yeah, there are, you know, and we still have there is still the need for all that shit now. Like there still isn't actual things doing what they're meant to be doing, like Link, for example. You know, the reason Link's doing so well is because of how big crypto's getting. It's fucking needed. You know, the oracles and all that shit. That's a massive thing in crypto now. You know, you need that shit in crypto.
Okay,
So
here's what XRP, the biggest mission of the Ripple company. Okay, I'm going to leave XRP ledger out. The biggest mission, do you understand what colonization and a currency war is? Because you know we're...
Well,
okay.
You're talking about like in Africa where they trade mobile phone gift cards because they're worth more than their own currency and shit.
Well, no. Well, yeah, you're on the right direction, but I'm
like
saying the currency, like the United States right now, we're in the currency war.
Like when Bitcoin was at an all-time high and it was like $20,000 in Zimbabwe, it was like $47,000.
That's hyperinflation.
Yeah.
Let me explain what a currency war is.
Yeah.
Right now, and there's only 3 reserve currency, and the United States dollar is number 3. The British pound is number 2, and I can't remember who's number 1. China is trying to debunk the American dollar because we're losing value. So they're manipulating their currency so more people can use it. Now, the reason why I'm stating that, do you know what colonization is? Colonization, it used to be you go to somebody's land and you put people on here. Yeah. Well, there's a new way to colonize a country and dominate a country is by this. It's called foreign aid. I hear people from other countries come on my YouTube channel talking bad about America. Oh, America thinks they're bad and they think they're number 1 and da. I tell them this. Well, tell your government not to accept any foreign aid, because as long as you take the American dollar, you're going to be colonized and you're going to be dominated. Because why? When you accept the American dollar, you have a trade agreement with us.
Exactly.
And you can only buy oil, not with gold, but you have to use the American dollar. So we don't need to send soldiers into somebody else's country. All we have to do is put our American dollar, and guess what? You'll be another Puerto Rico.
and it's not just America, it's a lot of countries. You just enslave the third world countries with debt that they can never get out of. So they're always in debt to you. The same as what the USD is designed for, and the same as what the GBP is designed for. It's designed to put people in debt. You know, the whole of the fiat system is designed to do that. It's designed to put people in debt to enslave them. You know,
But the problem is 90% of the populace will take that because
of course they have no other option.
Yeah, exactly, because they're put in that position in other areas that make that work, which is why the whole system works as a whole. You know, it's like you can't really say it's democracy, but it's the way democracy's like evolved over time, right?
Yeah. And here's a piece of candy for y'all. Every government in the world, and I'm going to use Clover to speak on this. I'm going to finish what I'm saying, and Clover is going to speak on it because he lives in the Philippines. So watch this. Every government in the world hates the American dollar. Okay, they want to get away from it because, like I said, colonized. And if you go to the Philippines, and the reason why they hate it, anytime your citizens in your country, and this is what happened to Zimbabwe, is using another fiat from another country more than you using that country's fiat, it devaluates your own fiat. If you go to the Philippines or China, the American dollar is accepted. People will, like when you go to China, people will say, you ask them a price and how much is this jacket?
But
what are you paying in?
But isn't the main problem there corruption, not really the currency?
Well, it is the currency because
hold on.
Yeah. If nobody use the only reason why the American dollar is valued as it is because every country is trading it for oil or gold. If nobody
it's well run, and all the money goes where it should go.
Yeah, there's a lot of corruption
and all the money goes where it should go. Like the issue with this is the problem with currencies that go down, is because all the money gets siphoned off by corrupt people.
No,
but 90% of the time that's what happens, right? And then
90% of the time you're correct.
Yeah,
but here's how they're siphoning it. If you go to Mexico, okay, and I live in El Paso, Texas, so all I have to do is walk over the bridge. I'm in Mexico. Businesses like Zimbabwe will accept the American dollar more than they'll accept their own currency. When I sit down and eat at a restaurant,
I mean, tourism's got a place to play.
Well, yeah,
they
have all of these exchanges. I can exchange my dollar for their pesos, but
Zimbabwe were accepting the fucking Bitcoin more than they were the US fucking D, weren't they, in 2017? and
in 2017. In Zimbabwe, because I had a lot of Africans subscribe.
The all-time high Bitcoin at 20 grand in Zimbabwe, I believe, was $47,000, wasn't it? That's how fucking hyperinflated they were. That Bitcoin was actually worth double the amount.
It had nothing to do with That's not what happened in Zimbabwe. What happened is what I was trying to explain is in Zimbabwe, the stores and the companies and all of these businesses were accepting fiat from Ghana.
Yeah.
They were sending fiat from South Africa. They rather take other people's money than their own country's money.
Yep.
And the problem with that if nobody's using your fiat is worthless.
Exactly.
Because
and
remember,
that's
fiat.
Why Bitcoin in 2017, Bitcoin in Zimbabwe, if you go and look back on the record, it's selling for $47,000 per Bitcoin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bitcoin was, but the all-time high of Bitcoin is registered at 20 grand. In Zimbabwe, the all-time high of Bitcoin is something like $47,000. Go and look back on the history, 100%, 100% correct.
Yeah. But the thing is, Zimbabwe didn't have an exchange. At that time,
correct. You're right. Exactly.
The crypto exchange was in South Africa, Ghana,
It was
and there was another country. I can't remember. I think it was Nigeria.
Was it Nigeria?
Yeah. You're right. Nigeria.
You know why I know that, brother? Let me tell you why I know this. because when I was in that Aurora mine, I had loads of Nigerians coming into the group I was in, begging for money, and everybody was telling them to fuck off. And I was earning that much Bitcoin that I was like, no, don't tell these people to fuck off. You know what I mean? So I was giving them Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Do you know how much Bitcoin I probably give out in 2017? More than what I fucking cashed out in fucking 2020. You know what I mean? That's how much, because it wasn't worth that much. But when I see these people telling people to fuck off, I was like, no, don't tell these people to fuck off. They just need money. You know what I mean? So because I had so much fucking Bitcoin that I was making, I was happy to give a fucking nice percentage of it away. So that's what I was doing. These like Nigerians that were coming in and like, you know, all they wanted to do is get educated. Half of them wanted to be doctors and shit like that. And I was kind of like, you know, I was like, yeah, I get you, brother. You know, they just want to get educated and have a good life and look after their family. So when they come in and begged fucking for money and people were telling them to fuck off, I'd private message a person and say, don't tell that person to fuck off. And then I'd go and private message the other person and say, send me your Bitcoin address. Maybe I got fucking scammed out of a load of fucking Bitcoin, but I don't give a fuck, because all I know is them people were desperate. You know what I mean? So because I'd made so much Bitcoin, I was like, fuck it, have some. And the whole way through crypto, I've done that. I've been giving out $500 to people coming into my personal chat and begging for money forever.
Rich bitch.
I gotta get that clip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just spent another $2,000 on dog lessons.
Lotto, I can attest. Right. You are a very, very generous person, dude. So yeah, I can definitely say
it's
that.
not about being generous.
Man,
the way I see it is,
well,
like,
it's just about being a bit civil, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. And putting yourself in other people's shoes, really.
This is the thing. The one thing I've noticed in crypto's meant to be this fucking thing that's come out to be good.
Yeah, like bring people together and fucking.
But you know what? I've never seen as many punks in one place.
It is true.
I know, it's amazing, right?
It's the biggest like accumulation of cunts I've ever seen in one place. So, and I've seen that the whole way through crypto, right?
Well, and that brings out the worst of people.
I don't mean cunts. What I mean is seeing whales like telling like people who come in begging to fuck off and this. Like, I get it. I get there's loads of scammers and all that, but at the same time, like crypto does bring the world together, and there are people that need fucking shit, you know what I mean? And like, I don't like to see people desperate, so I just do what I can. And if it's like fucking, I don't know what, some fucking Indian little fucking scammer fucking me over, then you know what I mean? Fuck it. Yeah, I just hope he fixes my Windows computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those Microsoft guys.
That Windows fucking problem. You know what
I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, Lotto's bang on.
I think like people in the crypto community need to fucking like understand that like a lot of things it's fucked up, mate. This whole game is fucked up. What we're all going through is fucked up. You know, you got people, hey, scam this, you scam that. What people need to learn to understand is understand what the real fucking scams are. You know what I mean? Understand, yeah, BitConnect was a fucking scam. Like, but don't keep calling the things where people are fucking continually developing and continually putting work in that they're a fucking scam. What's it?
Hey, you know what, Hexy? You're going to be the third time I told this story.
Go on,
the
brother.
real reason why I got
I proper like you, brother. I think you're on the point. You know what I mean?
Right.
I appreciate it. This
no, I'll see if he's got fucking heart, dude. I'll see if he's got heart.
All right, check this out. This will be... Yes, sir.
Send Hexy your Bitcoin address.
Yeah. I've already sent him mine 5 times, mate. So.
Let me tell this story. This will be the third time in history I told this story on YouTube. The main number one purpose I got into XRP. Before I met the hot tamale, okay, and everybody knows I'm a Muslim.
Who did you meet?
Huh?
Who did you meet?
No, hot tamale.
The hot tamale. This is my
He doesn't
girlfriend
know.
now.
Yeah, he doesn't know who hot tamale
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
I apologize. Before I met her,
Yeah, but is she hot though? Is that what you're trying to
Well, I
say?
thought you was talking about like something.
she's Mexican, and she is absolutely
Yeah. Pics, or I don't believe me.
yeah. The first time when I got into XRP is because there was a young lady that I was going to marry. Okay.
Did you
Before
say Pixar?
No, I said pics, or I don't believe you.
The hot tamale is like a Pixar cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
Pixar.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Hey, I just ROI'd in my first Tron chain. I just hit 10,070.
Fucking put the lights on.
Bro, that only took forever.
Yeah, that'll.
Why
That's way to bring it up. Yeah.
BlackSheep, I just hit 10,070 in my first Tron chain.
Let's go. Let's go ahead. Let's fuck the lights real quick.
Now it's all down here from here.
I'm sorry, Alciva. I cut you off. What were you saying?
Oh, no problem. There was a woman that I was going to marry, and she was in Afghanistan, and she was a tribal princess. And
was that
what
like
happened?
opium farm or something?
Huh?
Was that opium farming?
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
I'm sorry.
It's
yeah,
Afghanistan. In with the opium farmers.
The opium farmers.
My boy was about to marry in
Wales. Yeah.
I know she doesn't have any opium. They don't.
There's a lot
they
they farm opium in Afghanistan, didn't they? That's why they.
I don't know anything about that. So,
Yeah,
but the thing was,
They just farm oil now. So.
the thing was, a year before I met her, they killed her. Her husband was a liaison to the United States Army.
Right.
He was just a liaison with the tribal soldiers and the United States Army. And the Al Qaeda caught her husband and killed him.
Right.
And they wanted to look for her. And so they went to the area where she lived, and her best friend was standing next to her.
Yeah.
And they literally lined them all up, and they actually cut off the nose. Cut off the nose of her best friend. Says, "Where is Kushid? We want the princess. We want her." And they wouldn't give her up, and she was crying. 6 months later, I met her, and the Al Qaeda overtook her area, and they took the women as sex slaves.
What?
They took all of their wealth and everything. She had no way to get out the country. And I put her on my YouTube channel one time. At the time, I just found out about XRP. You can send it in 3.4.
Right, bro. Tell me about like how's this story go? I'm interested.
I was gonna say, what up, everybody? Officer Satan in his house. I seen Satan in here and shit. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go jump in here and say what up to Satan and shit. What up, Satan?
What's up, bro?
Alciva, are you ex-military? I had a quick question. Are you ex-military, Alciva?
No. I was gonna get in the military, but they didn't want to give me what I wanted.
Okay. Right.
No.
Okay.
So I fell in love with I had Stellar and I had XRP, and to be able to send her money for her to leave the country in 3.4 seconds, that fascinated me. Right now, she lives in Hungary.
Did you manage to do that?
Luckily, the Hungarian government helped her out because they know she was a VIP.
So did she get out the country?
Yes.
And is she alive today?
Yeah, she's still alive today. We still once in a while chat.
Cool.
But she misses home. She misses all her friends.
You know what? What you just said, I get. And at the end of the day, that's 100% true. Like, I get what you're saying about XRP and all that shit. That's 100%. If that was a way that you could have possibly like prevented that shit and made that shit happen, I get it, mate. Like, listen. This is what I was saying, right? A lot of people, you know what I was trying to say about crypto, right? This is the thing. I've been in crypto since like 2013, which I know it started before that. But at the same time, I've seen what crypto done. You know, there was like all the groups, they wanted to ban all the beggars. You know what I mean? That's what they wanted to do. So all these Western whales that were making it big in fucking all the beggars are arseholes and fucking. It's like, no, fuck that, man. I'm not about that. You know what I mean? If someone's coming to me begging, mate, I'm going to try and help them. That's the sort of person I am. You know, and I've done that the whole way through crypto. I don't give a fuck whether people think I'm a soft touch or people can take me for granted. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If you wanna abuse that, fucking abuse it. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck because I'm just giving you something like I think you're a beggar. So I haven't lost anything. I'm not going to give you my entire fucking wealth, am I? But at the same time, what I like about crypto is potentially the people who really need it, who ask you for something and you do it. This is what I liked about Bitcoin when it was in like the Nigerians and all that were begging and they didn't have fuck all and all that, right? When you give them Bitcoin, like to you was giving them like 20-30 pound in Bitcoin, which is $50. But to them, that's a fucking lot. And it's like, you know, when Uniswap done their airdrop, you know, Uniswap didn't just do an airdrop. They've done an airdrop to every single person who used their Uniswap. And what people didn't take into account is us Westerners who thought that was a lot of money. Imagine how much money it was to the people in the fucking really suffering parts of the fucking world. It was a lot of fucking money. I like that shit. I really like that shit with crypto. As much as I'm a person who's going to come on and call you a cunt and say and not give a fuck about you, because that's my mentality. You want to call me a scammer, I'm going to say, well, fuck it, come and have it with me then. You know? We'll turn up on the doorstep and see what fucking happens. You know, but at the same time, I'm still going to fucking provide you an ecosystem with a design that's fucking going to come to fruition. You know, At the same time, I've still got that bit about me where I see like what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? I know what it's about. You know, I'm not a hard fucking cold cunt where. At the end of the day, when all these other fucking rich cunts in crypto are trying to just push people to the side and like they're bits of shit. Now fuck it. Come on, bro. If I got it, I'll help you. If you ask me something, I'll do what I can to you. You know, that's how I operate. It's as simple as that. So yeah, what you're saying about XRP, I get your little your story there with that woman. So the fact that she's still alive is obviously good, isn't it? You know,
it's a blessing.
Now? What part of the world is she lives in now?
Now she lives in Hungary.
Hungary's nice.
In Budapest.
Hey, Clover. I want to apologize right now. I took some shit from my wife about the small word comment. I said about your girlfriend or your wife. I apologize. My wife has been giving me shit since she jumped on the live stream. You owe him an apology. How can you say that? You know, saying that's the man's wife. That's not the man's girlfriend. I said, you know what? I did not know. I never asked if it was your wife or your girlfriend. You know, I just, you know. But if I was wrong, I want to apologize. My wife has been on my ass about that for like the last 2 days. And so I want to say I apologize if I was in the wrong on that one.
No, don't worry about it. But thanks for that.
Yeah, Clover has a sense of humor, dude.
Yeah, I know. My wife was like, "Oh, that's such a dick move. Why'd you say that to him?" I was fucking with him and shit. But yeah, she took a little offense to it though.
Hey, William. Yeah, welcome to the Telegram, bro. Like we're killing it right now, bro. DeFi's like changing.
Hey, did you hear that ding?
Fucking lives, man.
That ding was me.
Nice. I'm dropping 2,000 Tron in there every day.
All right.
Can you drop
it my way?
I had a question for Black Sheep about flow. Like you had that new structure or pattern that you're using.
Yeah, what's up?
And I'm going through my flow accounts right now. Like one of the things I was doing a lot of work yesterday, and I didn't realize how much money I'm making in flow. You know, like
dude, it's ridiculous, right?
I'm the same in flow that I am in Tron Chain. And I almost
I
got
know,
a bigger
dude, already. It's
like
stupid. Like we're
because I went through and I did a shit ton of math yesterday on my spreadsheets, and I was trying to figure all this stuff out because like I've been going into UME, just like everything's like all my daily profits going into UME and building that up. But the problem with UME is like you take a 3% hit. You know, the price of UME could come down, so you have some impermanent loss. And it's hard to calculate that stuff. And then I'm looking at flow, and flow is very simple. And the APY is very close. Like I have an APY of 922. My UME APY is 1200. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is a way to maximize flow. Like we have our group, we have our system. How I don't know if that system that you're using is going to be better, or if I should just like keep getting into our flow chain at like the minimum, kind of like we're doing with Tron chain, or like what I should do.
You should do like a combined pot and put it.
Oh, I mean, I'm in love with flow right now. I'm in love with flow right now. But the reason why I'm in love with flow is because I don't have to keep making walls. I have to keep going to start the chain over. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I can just build my chain back up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, another 70 fucking wallets, another 58 wallets. You know
Ian J, ladies and gentlemen, Ian J is in love with flow, so he's cheating on his missus.
Yeah. Oh, actually, my wife fucking flow too. I threw up like
hang on, Ian J, what's your you got a big project in your NEAF. What is it?
Actually, I got a couple. I got 2 10 in 10 outs projects. I got one on Ethereum, one on Tron.
Cool.
I'm trying to save my Tron one right now. But
what is
I'm not really
flow?
Ethereum,
It's Facebook network, baby.
Listen, I know Clover, I know PCM, I know Crypto Black Sheep. I don't really know Austin that much. I don't know you either. You know, I've just had the pleasure of having a good chat with Al Sifa. You know, I think that bloke's a stand-up bloke. You know what I mean? It's like cool. You know,
he's not that great.
Have like a little introduction with you and see what you're all about. You know?
Yeah,
he's not that great. Don't make his head swell.
It's just so cool, dude. See, like the DeFi space, just like the whole DeFi space.
He likes the New Orleans Saints football team, so you can tell how fucked up he is.
Oh, whatever. We're 10-2, and tomorrow
he thinks he's going to go to the Super Bowl, but
we are.
Oh, God.
Who's going to stop us in the NFC? We're 10-2, and tomorrow we play the Eagles. Come on.
There's a lot of quarterback though.
Hey, Al, put your both your hands out there. Al, put both your hands out. Whistle one and the other one, and see which one fills up first.
Yeah, I'm about to put my hands out.
Yeah. You know who you remind me of, Al Sifa?
What's that?
You know who you remind me of?
Who's that?
Devon Dudley from the Dudley Boys.
Testify.
Okay, so he's asking what is flow. Okay,
like stand up and take a piss, and it just flows. That's a flow. That's a golden flow.
I'll PM you a link, dude. I'll PM you a link.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Same shit. Use all the same everything. Everything's the same. Just do the same thing that you did in the other one. That's it.
Yeah, Al, it'll be a long time for the Saints are ever in the Super Bowl again.
We're 10-2. What part of 10-2 you don't
Is
understand?
that the bar you're speaking to, Crypto Black Sheep?
It's football.
Yeah, big up the bar, who's one of the first people to pay back his Hexi OTC loan as well. You know what I mean? He paid a big chunk back yesterday as well.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, he's in Florida. And hey, what's the temperature where you at, Saint? Saint.
Okay.
What's
I
that?
think he.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, he
So
got his mic muted.
never mind. He didn't want to get in. Okay, cool. All right. Here we go.
Oh.
Here
Let me
we
get
go.
this.
Boom.
So what do you think, Black Sheep? Get in the flow chain for the minimum, or do the strategy with like the 7 wallets or whatever?
Damn it!
I don't know, man. You know what? I'm still fucked with it, and that's why I started sharing my screen so I can show you like exactly what. I mean, what's going on with like this? Well, basically, this one is is killing it. The number one account now has what? It had 8. Basically, it's about 800 or so. I think that I got in the last 24 hours, or in the 24 hours previous. And I withdrew this. These were my earnings. Was $300.
How much is that crypto, Black Sheep, in USD?
$300 USD, yeah.
Is it? Nice.
And that's and then this one, with Tron Chain, I get about I think last time was like 14,000. It was like 14 or 15,000 Tron a day. What is that one?
And what's that in USD?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's about $1,000.
Oh, I see why.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
What?
It's not. It's like half that.
No, it ain't $1,000. It's
14,000 like 400.
Oh no, that's a $500. That's right.
Yeah, so sweet. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, 25,000 is $1,000.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So altogether, I make about 25,000 right now. So about $715 a day. That's why I said about 20,000. I just broke the $20,000 mark.
That's nice.
Actually, so
7 days a week as well. It's not like work, is it? Where you do your 5 days.
It's 24/7. I made 300 while I slept, and I made the rest all throughout the day.
That's the thing.
And I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can put my dick on this computer desk right now and just jerk it off and make $715 a day. You know, just to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I would.
Wait until we finish the stream and then do that.
But I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? So,
but you're hearing it first, not financial advice.
Yeah, this is not, and your gains might not be the same. Okay.
Do you know what? When I first started mining Bitcoin, that was the beauty of it. Is that it just kept going 24.
There's no guarantee on the gains, folks. No guarantee.
Well, that would be incredible.
Dude, Mike's like, there's too many people in this stream. I might get COVID. Fucking Mike, dude.
Hey, Mike. What do those panties smell like on your face?
No.
You know what?
I know, dude.
Mike, why are you wearing a thong on your face, Mike?
Look, crypto
Mike,
pays
why are
are
you
like
wearing your
mowing
face?
down Antifa since 2020.
You should have put a pussy on that, Mike.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait.
Where's your pussy, Mike? Where's your pussy?
Here it is.
Pussy on it, Mike.
Yeah, come on, Mike.
The floor is all yours, Mike.
Show us your asshole, Mike. Show us your
Yeah,
asshole.
Mike. Get out, Mike.
Show us your
There it is,
asshole.
Mike. Yeah.
Show us your asshole, Mike. That looks more like an asshole than a pussy.
Yeah. Mask on.
Syndicate will never beat this.
Mike's got a period on his body.
Hey, Mike, if you paint the strings in tan, that'd be a perfect color match to you.
Hey, the best thing about what you're doing now is you can walk into a bank like that legally.
That's crazy, huh?
That is the fucking best thing. You know what I mean? It's like,
How are we doing this?
Yeah. Give me all your fucking money. Oh, sorry, no, I meant, can I withdraw £10?
Yeah.
Willie wants to know how are we doing this? We just put a pussy on our mouth. That's it. Yeah.
It looks like an asshole.
It's more like a dumbo.
Or did I answer?
Right
Or did I give the wrong answer?
I might.
The wrong question.
You're a 70-year-old guy, brother. You got it going on still.
That's what I mean. How many 70-year-old guys do this shit?
You know what? You're into fucking crypto for a start. You know what I mean? You're a fucking legend, brother. You know what I mean? You're into crypto. You're wearing a fucking you're wearing a bummo mask.
He's 70 fucking years old. He just got his eyeballs cut out yesterday.
You know what I mean?
He's like 80 years old. Just got his eyeballs cut out his head yesterday, and he's got a pussy on his face, dude. You know what I'm saying?
When I first met Crypto Black Sheep, I was like, "Who the fuck is this cunt?" You know what I mean? I swear to God.
Man.
Right? And
I think we all said that when we first met.
Right,
He's still saying it, man.
This is the thing. This is the thing about
dog's
Crypto
looking
Black
at me
Sheep.
like, who the hell is that? Is that Dad?
He's fucking on it, mate. He's on it. You know
I'm
what I mean?
scared of my dog right now.
Right. Pete, you say like a load of noobs coming to crypto, don't know what they're doing.
Where's that?
We might look like a load of fucked up
Where's that
people.
mask, Mike?
Get on it, have a chat, have a laugh, and all
Where's
that.
that
But
mask?
the thing is,
Picture of my ass.
if they listen to Crypto Black Sheep, they'd probably be doing.
It's not a pussy. It's a butthole, huh? Sorry, it's a butthole.
No, hey, you know something's wrong with Crypto Black Sheep. You know what I'm saying? When you search him up and it says penis cleaner.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know about that.
When you search up Crypto Black Sheep and it says penis cleaner and shit, like, yeah, I'm not sure I want to follow the guys, right?
But this is the thing though. So I made some random videos called the penis cleaner, right? Called the penis cleaner.
Tell me about this.
It is my highest viewed. It's my highest viewed video. It's got like 7,000 views on it now or some shit.
It should be Black Sheep soap. It should be Black Sheep soap.
Is that why you were getting $500 a day because you was a penis cleaner, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
All right, gentlemen. Hey, I got to get some rest. I got a lot of things to do in the morning. It was an honor and pleasure speaking each other.
I'm not being funny,
Hey,
brother.
cool,
I'm only met you, mate. I thought you was going to stick around for a bit longer. I'm a bit offended. I wanted to hear a bit more about XRP.
No, it's okay. We started talking about penis cleaner, and he's like, "Damn, I gotta go wash mine now."
You guys didn't hear it. About 3 hours ago, Al said was going to go wash my ass. He did. He said that.
Mike, fucking give it a rest, mate. Like, I'll get you 70 in that, but I don't want to be thinking about it.
Al said he had to go wash his ass. I heard him say
Hey, Mike, I'm never saying
Mike,
I need to go wash my
talking
behind.
about your ass is
but you don't say that online, Al.
I don't give a damn where I said it. I mean, there's a few people that I know that are YouTubers that I'm questioning. Do they actually wash their behind before they make a video? I mean, yeah.
Is that your main concern when you're watching a video?
Right?
Yeah, that's my main concern.
This is main.
Honestly, without being funny, on a serious level, I think that about over when I hear him like promoting stuff.
Hey, Al, look.
He didn't even
That's how come I have a sister, Al.
That's
she doesn't have a sister.
Even get the joke, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like, when I
He's
hear
too busy. He's too busy making wallets.
the first thing that springs to mind is did Clover wash his ass before he started promoting that? You know what I mean? He must be new. He must be new. I don't know. Maybe it's that English American humor shit. You know.
Al, you at a truck stop or you at home?
If I'm at home, I won't be in my truck. I'm about to get on my PS4. That's my 32-inch flat screen.
Is that the Cyberpunk game?
Oh no, I don't have that yet.
No, it runs like dog shit.
From the previews I've been seeing from people on YouTube, it
runs like dog shit.
That was kind of cool.
Wait,
If you're going to play Cyberpunk, play it on the PC. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't play it on console.
I'm in Lee, Florida right now. I'm off of I-10, about to get on I-75, but I'm going to do a 34-hour
Satan's house.
No, Satan's in like somewhere in southern Florida. I'm still in the Panhandle. I'm like 20 miles from I-75 before I start going towards Orlando, because I got to go to Orlando to deliver, but I don't have to do that till Monday, so I'm going to do a 34-hour reset. Because from Florida, I'm going to go to Phoenix and Phoenix back home.
Nice.
Hey, Officer Satan. Hey, you seen the Proud Boys whip Antifa's ass earlier today and last night in DC? I've been watching those. I've been watching them fucking run down there and pick them motherfuckers down and shit. It should been going wild and shit. Dude, I'm telling you. Shit.
His mic is muted.
Mega.
What did you just say?
He was talking to Saint, and he got his mic mute. He's away from right now. But y'all have a blessed night. I appreciate the energetic conversation.
Wait, Alfifa, you're fucking.
Yes,
I like
sir.
you, brother. You're a legend. Quite constructive in the end. You know what I mean? It's and what you say about Ripple, it's 100% on the point. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, my opinion about crypto space. I think we all should get together. There's not going to be one coin for everything. Ethereum is doing one thing that's needed in the world.
Yeah,
Bitcoin's doing
utility.
one thing that we
Ethereum
needed.
right now is doing the one thing that is needed most in crypto, I believe.
The what?
The one thing that is needed most in crypto, which is giving power to the people.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can actually.
The people experiment with that and then realize that there's limitations to it. And that's what obviously ETH 2.0 is going to try and resolve.
Well, yeah. ETH 2.0 with its smart contracts capability, personally, I think that is very much needed because it'll keep two people in an agreement. Like if I don't trust you, hey, I don't have to trust you. I can just trust this smart contract.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's different ways that things could be done. For example, instead of miners and shit like that, imagine how many smart contracts get deployed on Ethereum. Well, imagine if you took the mining rate out and the actual fees that were needed for Ethereum come from the smart contract deployments. Because nobody minds spending a fee to deploy a smart contract. But at the end of the day, the mining for the fees for sending it, maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe there's a sway in crypto that needs to happen like that. So the people who are using it to make money and shit like that, maybe they're the people who need to get charged. And instead of the people who need to send a transaction, maybe they're the people who should be let off, you know? And if you can create some sort of system like that where the people who are using it to utilize as a business, maybe they should suffer the fee instead of the people that are using it to just send some of the currency, you know?
Well,
when do you think
most of the people in this chat right now already know how I feel about proof of work and proof of stake.
Yeah.
I'm no fan of proof of work. I'm no fan of proof of stake. I like proof of stake better than proof of work. And and I think incentivizing people to do the wrong thing is wrong. Proof of work, you know, you have this theology of hashing power. Proof of stake, only the ones who have the most Ethereum that stake it is going to get paid the most, which is
the longest. Yeah.
Now, me,
you know, you're not really solving anything with that, are you? It's the same as like fucking, you know.
You need like an in
proof
between.
of sheep. Proof
of sheep.
But you know, right? When BlackSheep comes to the UK, I'm going to take him to Wales, mate. It's going to be
proof of sheep. We need proof of sheep.
Proof of sheep.
Hey, when do you think the max
Is
supply?
sheep coming over to visit?
When do you think the max supply in?
Hey, Clover, who is this black sheep you speak of, huh?
When do you think the max supply of XHB will be reached?
If Hexy Finance and HXYT work symbiotically together in the ecosystem, it could be sooner than what people think.
Hey, is this Hexy Lotto from the Telegram?
Yeah, mate, that's me.
All right. No, you got like
the one, the only.
Long ass name. It's been like here. Is this really?
Do not send him ETH. Do not send him ETH.
Hey, so now, wait,
appreciate it.
You're coming out with a Hexy.
Hey, good night, Siva. Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hexy T. Yeah.
Love you, man. Love you.
What is
love
a consensuous?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, bro. Engine Gold is already out.
Brother.
XT is already out. So you can go and buy Hexi and HXB and burn it and turn it into HexBT on the Tron network. It's already got a higher value than burning HexT and HXB together. It's worth like 60-something cents on the Tron network already.
Okay.
So,
but you have a chain?
Yeah. So what we've got a hot contract coming out, which is what you've got on thing. We've got the 10% in, 10% out contract for HexT. And then after we've done that, we're looking at the Tron chain contract, but we were going to clone it, but I don't think cloning it is the right thing to do with the supply of the tokens we've got. So we're going to try and alter it a little bit and do something similar to Tron chain, but see how we can benefit all the original Hexi holders and everything. So with our ecosystem, the Hexi holders who are freezing, they're the people who reap the most rewards. You know, Hexi is always going to be the king.
No, I've been hearing BlackSheep talk about Hexi for the last like 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, he's in love with Hexi.
Brother, you should get involved in it.
We got involved. Me and
you're not involved in what you're doing. You get involved.
Dude, E and J Gold. You need to start pumping Hexi Gold, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I feel a partnership. Bro. Partnership.
You know me, I like working with everybody. I work with everybody.
Yeah, bro. Listen, hear me out a minute. Your ENG Gold, is it backed by gold or anything like that? Or is it called ENG Gold?
Wait. One more time.
He's your
ENG Gold, by gold.
He's not like JP Morgan.
Backed by gold.
No. Is it just called ENG Gold?
Yeah, no. That's ENG Gold.
Wait.
Yeah, bro. Listen,
you could actually back it by gold. Holy shit, huh?
Hear me out. Listen to my structure, right? So with the Hexi ecosystem, it was never like it was always like a long-term vision and project. So we've got a project coming out in the new year called Hexi.gold, right?
Okay.
That we've already got the back end. We've already got the back end code done. We've got a full test net working. And what this project does is basically Hexi holders in our ecosystem. We're gonna create a gold backed token, right? And what it will allow is anybody with Bitcoin or wrapped Bitcoin to move into gold. When they move into gold, they will put their Bitcoin into gold, and their gold will be stored in a UK audited London vault. And then basically in return, what they will get is Hexi.gold tokens backed by that gold. Okay. Now, we're looking at white labeling this to any single cryptocurrency, or every single project or whatever that gets involved shares the same liquidity pool.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, if, say, for instance, it was Hexi Gold was the overall name, Hexi Gold would take not ownership, but it would be the whole liquidity pool.
Yeah.
It would be split between different projects of the amount of they come in with. But every single transaction that happens gets divided by Hexi holders and people in the gold liquidity pool. So it's kind of like an exchange that works between exchanging Bitcoin and.
How long has Hexi been out?
Hexi's been out about 8 months.
8 months? Okay.
Yeah, and
I've been hearing crypto actually talk about like maybe 2, maybe 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, we're at a really low price at the minute. We're under 2 cents, I believe. There's only we're a total supply of 60 million, and there's only 13 million supply available.
Oh, so, wow!
Yeah,
and the price is still 2 cents.
Yeah. So there's like roughly 80% that are frozen. But we've now branched out onto the Tron ecosystem. We've got a dice game coming out. We've got HXB transforms. We've got Hexi Finance, and we've got HXYT.
I seen the list with like the couple little things lined out already.
Yeah.
So like okay.
But at the end of the day, like, you know, we've been about for a while now, and you know we've tried to build this ecosystem in midair. You know, we come out, we hit a problem with a design fault with V1. We've kind of recovered from that, proved to people we can recover from that, compensated people from that.
What is the HXP? The HXP, what is that?
So HXP, you see, like DLive and Library. HXP, like when we said we were going to build an ecosystem, we weren't fucking about, right? So the idea for HXP is going to be like a media streaming platform that rewards people in a cryptocurrency. So that's what HXP is meant to be about. It was first class as hex.play. Now it's hexy.play, you know? So when we've got like our core ecosystem, we will assign devs to start working on that. And we will try and replicate a similar sort of product to what DLive or Library have got. So you see where everybody was getting muted on YouTube and shit like that. Yeah. We will decentralize versions so people can talk about what they want to talk about and be able to, you know, nothing will like get in the way of it or whatever. So that's what HXP is all about, and that's just sitting there waiting for that.
So HXP is going to be like a uncensored YouTube.
Yeah, basically. Like
I've heard a lot. I've heard like 3 or 4 people say that they were going to try to do that in 2020, and I really never really seen too much of it come out.
Well, what I want to do to try and expedite it is I don't want to try and build the whole platform from the ground up. What I want to do is I want to partner with some people that have kind of got a platform that maybe doesn't involve crypto, but they've got that sort of platform ready with all the servers and everything set up, and then merge with them and then incentivize them by saying, well, look, we can like monetize this by adding this in, and we can make this happen like this, and then just like form a partnership. That's going to take like real world, like physical shit to happen. So at the end of the day, it's, you know, that is actually probably the last like DApp of the ecosystem that we will call the core DApp of the ecosystem. At the minute, we're just mainly focusing on like, you know, the gold, the finance.
I was gonna find it. Got to worry about the finance.
Yeah, that's it. That finance is going good as well. It's, you know, the liquidity is growing. Hexy is going well. As soon as like hot launches, then at the end of the day, we've effectively created a crossover from ETH to Tron, and then when we launch hot, we've effectively created an instant kind of utility for HexyT. So at the end of the day, it's going to be beneficial for all the people who got over there straight away. And you know, there's a nice amount of liquidity, and if anybody wants to create it, they can. And the beautiful thing about it is, when they create it, it costs X amount to create it, so it kind of retains the value rather than not being worth anything, because it's cost you X amount to create. So why should that dump below that value? And if it does dump below that value, then that should kind of create a buying opportunity rather than like, you know, a dumping opportunity. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute with the ecosystem.
That's you know what? I'm gonna look out for that one. I'm gonna look out for the Hexy tube.
Yeah, the Hexy tube will come later, you know, and like I say, into the new year, the main one will be Hexy.gold.
No, I know a lot of people like they did pretty good when that library first came out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know a lot of people are making a little bit of money. I don't even know how library is doing now. I never really jumped that way, but that's kind of another one I think, like, you know, I kind of missed the boat. I jumped like maybe like 2 months. I thought about it maybe like 2-3 months later. You know,
and this is the thing about the Hexy ecosystem. Like with something like library, it was the number one thing. It was all about that. You know, with our ecosystem, this is what we're saying. Like the farming is just one sector of the ecosystem. Hexy finance is one sector of the ecosystem. You know, Hexy credit is another sector of the ecosystem. Hexy.gold, you know, Hexy.credit. There's every single part of the ecosystem is just one sector. So we're not trying to do like one project and that's a be all and end all. We're trying to create a whole ecosystem and make everything like flow symbiotically. And that's it, you know, and we're probably a good year away from getting to the point where we want to be. But I believe where we're at the minute, even with like HexyT and Hexy Finance just launched, we're in a really good position. The immediate thing that should launch after them two things is a completed version of Dice. You know, so that Dice gives utility to HXB. You know, HXB you need to get to convert into HexyT. So that will create transforms. Every single thing we've created will create a positive like impact in a certain part of the ecosystem.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah. You know, that's where we're at basically, and we're just, you know, pushing along and keep going.
Nice.
How you doing, Clover? Anyway, you right, brother?
Good, yeah. It's a little bit. I feel like we can chat now a little bit more. Like Al Sifa, he's, you know, I mean, he's very opinionated.
Hey, Clover, who is this black sheep you speak of, huh?
Do you know what? I really like his passion, to be perfectly honest. I really like, as much as it seemed like he was trying to fight you, at the same time, a lot of the things he said was spot on. So I don't dislike the people.
I don't. He has a roundabout way of trying to make a point that I'm not sure exactly.
He tries to make it feel like he tries to make it feel like everyone's disagreeing.
He's Captain Super Obvious.
I think he's got a good art. You know.
I like Alciva is probably like one of 5 YouTube friends that actually have my personal phone number. So yeah, me and Alciva, we've been friends a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can tell the geezer's straight up all right. You know, he's just got
Alciva's got heart, dude. I got nothing bad to say about Alciva. I love Alciva. If I didn't love Alciva, I wouldn't have had a whole like dedication to him, you know.
What is a consensuous?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
that was a crazy stream. Oh man, that was a wild stream.
Hey Clover, I seen you posted a picture of your e-bike. Do you still ride that thing, or is it not allowed?
It's just, you know, I've been trying to sell it, you know, because like I got a bunch of just stuff like left over, and
but why won't it sell? That's the part I don't understand.
Yeah, my stepdad's trying to sell it. He can't really, you know, like.
Oh, is it in the States or is it with you?
It's in Seattle, or it's in Seattle.
Okay. I thought it was with you where you're at. I think that thing would be pretty easy to sell where you're at.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like no one wants to pay any money over here, and everyone's broke, so like,
yeah,
you're not gonna make much of anything. Yeah, so I don't know, like I mean, I'm not willing to sell it for like nothing, so I'm just gonna, you know, because if I you know do happen to come back into the States or whatever, and I go there, like I've got transportation, and that's like one of the best ways to get around at least in the Northwest. Like,
yeah, but if you haven't rode a bike in 3 years, you're rusty, dusty.
Hey, Clover, listen, right? I said this to you a few months back, right? We're making like progress with Hexy and all that. Why don't you do that thing that I said? Come and make like that progress report.
Well, I don't know enough about it, I guess.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll give you the information. You know, you can do your assessment over the next few weeks or whatever, and then decide whether you want to do something on it.
Okay. I mean, I can look into it. So, I think like I'm just like I got to do like today. I got to work on a divs video. I've been working on I got to do like a promo video for divs. We
own 10% of divs.
Oh yeah, you are doing that. You are helping.
That's right.
We're a family here. And shit.
I forgot. You're a shareholder.
I got divs built for Mike. You know what I mean? I did. So
yeah. I gotta work on it.
Okay, you got 10%, and Money Mike has 10%, so it's 20% gone.
No. So what it is when Money Mike was talking about divs, and I was like, so at the time we were looking at doing like a Uniswap clone for Hexy. So we had a whole like Uniswap, kind of like what 1 inch and all that have done. And
right,
like we were literally going to pull the trigger. It was going to cost a lot of money for development as well, like a good like 50 to 80 grand or whatever. And I was just like, look, I said, we should just hold fire just for a little while, because I just had this sneaking suspicion, like Uniswap were going to bring their own token out. And I was like, if they do that, it would literally be pointless. You know what I mean? And they did. Like, they literally, within 2 weeks of us thinking we were going to build this Uniswap, like not a clone, but a similar sort of system, like just mainly for the Hexi ecosystem or whatever. It was like, I was like, one, how can we make it better? So the idea, what I was going to do is do the Uniswap sort of exchange, but create a token that was kind of like an infinitive like token where people could have earned and maybe use that token to offset the gas fees. We were looking at ways to offset the gas fees of Uniswap basically, but provide some service. And it was going to take a lot of development and a lot of time. And then like we were like literally about to pull the trigger. We'd fucking had a load of devs on hand and everything. And I just said, no, I said, I don't think this is the right thing to do. Anyway, literally within like that time, Money Mike come to me and said, look, I've got this brilliant like swap system. Literally just takes like, it's like a simple swap thing, but we're going to put this spin on it where we hand out some of the exchange fees to people who own the token. And I was like, right, so what's it involved? What do you need doing? And he was just like, I just need the back end of the token creation, the pre-sale, and the staking contract made. And I was like, right, okay. So that's not a lot of work, you know. Whereas like the Uniswap thing was going to cost the site pushing towards 100K. This thing was like thingy, and it's like it's not just that. The thing that Money Mike had done is it just can be integrated into our front end. It can be integrated into any single front end in like the whole of DeFi. And when I spoke to Money Mike, it was just such like placid, on the fucking level, proper fucking nice bloke.
No, actually, me, Money Mike, and Pacecar Mike, we actually met up in San Diego at a casino about 2 weeks ago, and we actually hung out and had lunch for about 5 hours together. I actually met him face to face. He's a real good dude. He's a real down to earth dude.
Do you know what? Right, out of all the people I've met in crypto, that Money Mike, I think he's going to go fucking far. You know what I mean? Because he's such a fucking level-headed bloke, and he's pure as well, 100% pure. You know what I mean? He's not out to fuck anyone over. He's just got this idea, and even though it's like even Wise, you know, Wise token, they tried to like partner with him because I connected him to the Wise token developer and said, look, this is a brilliant fucking tool for onboarding. Like, you don't even have to partner with Money Mike. You just literally have to put the fucking thing on your front end.
Well, that's why I invited Money Mike into what we're doing now, because
you know what, it was because of you.
We were doing this shit like 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But he went to Mexico, got involved in some other scam down there, and then when we finally fucking reconnected, I was like, hey, check out what I'm doing now, dude. Check out this Tron chain thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's take your skills, you know, because I already knew he had skills with the the spreadsheets and all that shit, because I had worked with them in the past. So I was like, hey, let's do this. He's like, all right, let's check it out. And here we are.
Even though it's a very simple model, what Money Mike has done. And like so basically in the Wise community, a lot of people were trying to like fuck him over and say like, oh no, what you're doing is just charging a higher fee, and anybody can integrate this. And some community, like a little WizKid community member, went and created the thing that Money Mike's trying to do. But what they don't understand is this about divs, right? It might be just using the same model as what Simple Swaps and whatever else is doing, but if Money Mike's drive is hard enough, and he's connected to enough people in DeFi, he's got a fucking solid project there. You know what I mean? Like a solid project. And you don't have to be the core back end of that project. What you need to be is the business model on top of that project. Because the person who will win with that project is the person who gets onto as many front ends as possible. So let's just say is it Godex that they use? So let's just say you're that, and you've got the main core structure of what it is. But then someone like Money Mike comes and says, well, okay, we can do this. Well, Godex could get onto 500 projects, but Money Mike, with his model, because it's more appealing, he could get onto like 1,500 projects. And if he achieves that, then like what Money Mike has done is like they say to be a genius, you take something complicated and make it look simple. And that's kind of like what Money Mike has done. He's took something and like the thing is, hear me out, like these simple swap and shit like that, that's been about for fucking yonks and years. Why aren't things like simple swap on the front end of every single DeFi project? Because they're not focusing on that. But what Money Mike is doing is he's seen that opportunity and he's focusing on that opportunity. You know, he's focusing on getting on every like front end of all the projects and all the websites and all the and that's what Money Mike has realized. And when I spoke to him and listened to what he was saying, I was like, this geezer gets it, mate. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what they say, like the person who invented the fucking hamburger was a very clever man, but the person who invented the cheeseburger was a genius. That's the same thing. So you've got the person who's got the Godex or the simple spot. They're a clever fucking person, right?
I fucking love it, dude.
These are the facts in crypto right now. Whoever invented simple swap or Godex, they're a clever fucking cunt, right?
Oh,
but Money Mike, what he's done with this, he's the fucking genius. You know what I mean? And all he's got to do is put that shit in as many places as possible, and he will win. You know what I mean? And his project will be a big success. And that's what I'm saying. Like in Hexy, we needed an onboarding ramp. Do you know how much people were charging us to do what Money Mike has just kind of fucking put on a plate for us? They were charging us like 15 to 20 fucking grand. You know what I mean? With Money Mike, I just said, yeah, okay, I'll get your back end development done. You know what I mean? And he's give me X amount of the tokens. By the way, them tokens are going to benefit Hexy holders who freeze. The dividends are going to go straight to them. You know, and for that, you've got an onboarding ramp, but not just for us, for any project. Any project can just integrate that exchange into their project. And if they own some of the tokens, they can earn dividends for their ecosystem. So to me, that's a brilliant business model, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and that's just from putting a little tiny spin on something that someone else has done.
Yeah, there was an app, I'm trying to remember it, where you could basically just Changely. It's kind of like an improved version of Changely, but it's also like a dividend, like one that like benefits, you know, people that are engaging with it. Like there's more incentive. Whereas
so when we was on Hexy V1 and we had all like the $500,000 fucking lawyers and the banking license and gaming license and all that shit, and we was looking for onboarding ramps, the same thing that Mike has just given us, not for free, that we've paid for the back end development for, was going to cost us 15 to 25 grand. You know what I mean? Exactly what Mike is doing. But what Mike is doing is it's KYC. Any single project can like integrate this into their front end. That's massive.
With no KYC or anything. No,
yeah, they could have done it before. They could have done it before, but Mike has put a spin on it to make it even better. You know. So at the end of the day, like I take me hat off to him. He's a clever fucking bloke, and you know, there's nothing like malicious, or nobody's getting fucked over for it. Someone was saying, oh, you pay a fraction of a fee more than what you did if you use Godex or whatever. Well, you might do, but then depending on, it's not about like how much Godex charge. It's about how much volume with what Money Mike is doing he can achieve. Yeah. And if he becomes a big name that anybody can integrate into their system, then the volume he's going to create is going to far outweigh any of the other fucking platforms. And all the new DeFi platforms that are up and coming that need an onboarding ramp, if they use Money Mike, the volume of what's going to go through divs.io is going to be fucking astronomical compared to the other people who ain't trying to do what Money Mike's trying to do.
Yeah, yeah. And you're not going to get paid to to exchange on any other exchange.
Well,
if you're a holder, you're going to get.
does have a referral system, and they do give up to 65% of the fees for whatever for that one transaction. But it's not like the whole staking pool. It's just whatever. Say like Clover used my Changeley, I'll get 65% of whatever his fee is, but only for that one transaction, not for the entire community transaction.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. A lot. This is what I think. What's happening to Money Mike at the minute? I think Money Mike, like I said, the person who invented the hamburger was a clever cunt.
Yeah.
Right. The person who invented the cheeseburger was a genius.
Yeah.
And what Mike has done is that scenario. He's created a cheeseburger, and I think now a lot of people have dropped onto it and thought, "Why the fuck didn't I do that?" Because it's been about for quite a while. Like if you look back to when Symbol Swap come about, right? Is how long has Symbol Swap been about for? Because that's basically what fucking divs.io is. You know, that's what 2-3 years old. So Money Mike has just put a spin on that now and made it that it's beneficial for every single DeFi project to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you have to take your hat off to that and commend it.
Oh yeah. What's up? I love it. So shit, here we are. What we got? We've been on here fucking damn, almost 4 hours again.
Yeah, I'm out of liquor, so I'm gonna jump on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here too because I gotta go get some more weed.
The eye patch I have to wear at night. Look at that. I gotta wear that every night now.
Hey, Hexy, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, sweet,
I'm looking forward to see what happens in the future.
Hey, brother,
with everything.
Give him my handle and hit me up in DMs, and I'll have a proper chat with you. We'll have a Telegram conversation or something.
That's cool. Yeah, we get. I got time. I don't do nothing but sit here and do nothing all day long. You know how it is.
Yeah, cool.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Sweet. Peace.
Guys,
time to
fuck the lights on the way up.
In this corner, we have Hexlano, and oh, it's Crypto Cubby just knocked his block up. Oh, it's all over.
Time to
Put the like button, 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 fuck yeah. Put the like button, 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 fuck yeah.
So is this it?
Fantastic, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean,
right.
You know,
Good
whenever
night,
I decide to pull the plug and actually stop. All right, let it go.
Motherfucker.
Why don't I shove a donut up your mother's fucking cunt?
Yeah, I can shove a donut up your ass, motherfucker. Yeah.
Hi. My name is Cassandra Peterson. My husband is Mr. DP. He's the disruptor. I wish he would disrupt this pussy sometimes, though, you know?
Jackpot, bitch! Jackpot!
Cunts everywhere. Ooh yeah! Ooh yeah! Ooh yeah! Ooh yeah!